Hello, everybody. Apologies for that. I was not set up correct. Okay. Let me get in there. Hello, everybody. Oh, that's so cute. He's in the background. That's so cute. They're in the background. Sorry. I'm over here now. That works better. Okay. So as you can see, the Rattata in the background. The game is not live right now. That is just a B-roll video that I took. However, we're going to be playing some Rattata today because all I can do is think about it. I love this game so much. As we were joking on Lockie's stream last night, this game is truly my Tylenol right now. You know, I've been taking all of the Rattata I can. So, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to put a little bit of music on because I figure we'll just do a little bit of chatty first. And then we can do a bit more of the other stuff. Where's me music? Okay. Is that working? That's working. All right. My mic way too far up? No, I didn't think so. Okay. My meds are kicking in, but I also had cereal with milk in it, so I'm probably going to be a bit of a weird mess today. Okay, so first up, Rattatan gave me a little key for this one, so you'll see the gifted in the little uppy there. So thank you, Rattatan and Rattata Arts, for helping out this. Don't mind me, put my cereal bowl out of the way. And then second, I'm gonna if anyone has the game, I'm going to possibly do some. Actually, no, let's not possibly. Let's do some multiplayer on this. So, if anyone in chat has Rattatan or wants to play Rattatan with us on stream, it is 1 to 4 multiplayer co-op. I've not done it yet, so the game's also only 2 gigabytes. So if anyone would like to do it, it's not going to be a huge download. And you can get it within like literal minutes. How much is it? I actually don't know how much it is. I'm trying to corrupt you into buying it and to play with me. Fixed an issue in multiplayer where they could already join a session. So it is only early access, by the way. However, the gameplay right now is like quite solid. I have not had almost any issues yet. It feels like a pretty well cooked game. Where is the store page? I don't know if it's going to give me the price because it's probably going to say already in library. However, Elliot, if you're there in the chatty chat. Oh, okay, so there you go. It's on 10% off at the moment. So, where's me? Oh, window. No, that's my emails. So, out of the way. Fuck, which window is that? Hold on, let me sec. As you can see, all of my Lumen's Workshop and my fucking Amazon reviews that I'm not doing. I hate them. Checkbox party pack, browser window. No, we're not doing that. We're gonna set it to... God, what fucking window is this gonna be? Is it this one? No, is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay, so Steam page. I'm having a great time in this game. I played like another few hours last night. I wasn't even streaming or anything. I want to play this so bad. I just want to play this over and over again. It's so addictive, everyone. It's very roguelite in the way that tickles me real good. Go to that window. Back onto this window. Working now? Hey, there it is. Okay. So, y'all want to see the Rattatas? The Rattatans. It is about... Why is this... Oh, I have to go over here. There we go. Alright. Game is... What, it's like $30? That's great. That's freaking fantastic. What's it? Down for 36? I think it's a $20 US game. I want to say it's $20. Either way, 20 or 25. Maybe 25. Very, very worth it. I don't know. It's really fun. I think you should play it. I think this is not even because I got gifted it. It's just a good game. It's just a really, really fun, good game. Hey, that's what I want. I want the little window. Look at this guy become some kind of streamer. However, I don't have that big long window like Mr. Bit Smelly Boy. I'm good at jokes. Where's my... I can't see anything in my... This is the first time I've used this scene in a while, so I don't know where all of my stuff is sitting. Oh, there it is. Bigger. I should put chat on the screen and put me up there somewhere. And that way, it will at least attempt to be looking a bit better. Because none of my chat stuff is in here for some reason. Anyway. It's good morning. Painting. Here's me painting. Yeah, none of this is working today. Hey, Overlord. How you doing? How you doing? I'm just trying to get my, the bloody scenes aren't working today. I don't know why. You're good? Hey, that's good to hear. I think the scene's just broken, eh? Where else all this stuff? Matte box? Unbat boxes. Yeah, it's. I think it's because when I reset all of my... Is that the subathon timer? I will do another one of those sometime. Subathon overlay solo shot. I really don't know where any of this goes. Look, I'm just going to cannibalize one of the other ones for now. So let's steal this one, I reckon. OBS, yeah, dude, OBS is just so finicky. And because I reinstalled Windows... Look, there you go. There's the chat now. Do one of these, do one of these. There we go. Oh, look at that. We're so fancy. Can you tell I do this a lot? I'll do that here. You tell I do this a lot. And now when all of the chat messages and whatever the hell else buddy gives me Twitch alerts like subscriptions and things, it's gonna only be in that portion, which is gonna make it look way better. It's gonna be so good, everyone. It's first class. Graphic design is my passion. To answer your question, by the way, Overlord, I have no idea, by the way. This is one of those, like, I don't know. Elliot, this is probably a good question, and for you, and Overlord, we don't have to go into, like, super details about it, but, like, a really good question in our space is, what do you charge for yourself? Like, what do you think is worth it? And I think it's actually a really good conversation to have in terms of transparency for creators, but also in terms of, like, what people like to do. Your better half is usually smart. Well, I mean, you don't have to give, like, strict opinions given, like, what we're talking about in terms of any, like, specific things of deals and or otherwise. But, like, yeah, charge, like, I know I was talking to a friend, like, a while ago, and they were like, I have, like, tiers of charging, so here's what I'll do for this, and here's what... And it's almost like a menu, and then you can customize said menu based on what you're doing. I found that when we tried that as the party, as the channel, it didn't particularly... You got less inquiries because you couldn't provide something a bit more... I mean, it's like a lot of people want, like, custom stuff for each one, and you should be doing that to find out what specifically they want and what you're going to give them as a result. But I noticed with, like, more of, like, a menu offering, as it were, people actually, even if you gave more clear information in terms of a selection like that, people just didn't really want to do it. So it was really interesting to see. Gosh, what else was there? Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of things. Like, and I'm not saying, like, directly, like, what you charge. It's, like, more of, like, the process of how you think you would charge. And this, you know, I'm all for people knowing what they want to do in this kind of thing because, you know, at a certain point, I think it should be a baseline. I think it would be like content. So, like, if you are a creator, because Patreon will vary wildly depending on what you're providing in terms of value. Like, for example, I have forever listed for a cheaper rate than I do if I was to go to someone's house as a dungeon master. I actually have a cheaper rate through Patreon. However, you need to come with the group rather than, like, a per player buy-in. Exactly that, and Overlord, that's exactly where I sit. I recently was charging for a thing, and I was like, well, I'm just going to charge what I do for my professional DMing. And it was like, well, this isn't that. It is that plus a bit more. And it was, you know, not to go into specific details, it is different. And when I used to work back at Channel 7, I used to know what my lotto presenters charged. And they charged a lower rate because I used to talk to them about this all the time. They charged a lower rate because they had a guaranteed 2 to 3 shifts at the network, which was TV broadcast, and their release fee was able to be lower because they had a contracted amount per month. So they would probably always make that, and then they would be given the shifts or not. I got a pimple here starting to come up. Also, my camera's like really washed out today. Elliot, I'm gonna need your help one day to like try and work out this so I don't have to play with my color filters almost every stream, upstairs and downstairs. Just to you know, as a general, because Jess is also going to be streaming from this computer on Sunday afternoon. It's going to be streaming Sunday afternoon, I think, before we play casual D&D. So I need to work out how to make her face look less red because she gets her flushed cheeks more than I do. And we want to have a workaround for that, so I can just click on a filter. Anyway, yes, it can cloud the judgment, yeah. So, because I think there should be a baseline that people should stick to in terms of like appearances and things like that. A bit better, right? There should be like a baseline, because I know as like if I was to charge for video editing, I would just give them a half day or a full day rate, and that would be based on like what you do for that. So you just like, here's 4 hours worth, here's 8 hours worth, or 10 hours worth if you do the larger one. I know a lot of people will just go like flat, like I think it's like 300 half day or 500 to 600 full day. It's like, it's better to always charge the full day rate because you get more out of it. Yeah, it's like a baseline for freelancing, right? And I've been freelancing since fucking hell, 13 years. Exactly what the creator brings in is a totally separate thing again. So it's always a conversation to have, and then you change it. Well, fun fact, actually. Zeb the Mighty, thank you so much for the sub. Oh, that did come up currently. Oh.
A subscriber. I feel blessed.
Thank you, Chelsea. Zeb, thank you so much for the sub. How you doing, by the way? We're talking about creator rates and things, and I'm also trying to get people to buy Ratatan before I play it, because it is multiplayer. And I'm a corrupting influence. I think, actually... Elliot, I know you don't want it. But I just remembered I actually might have a spare code, so I could do a little giveaway when we got a couple more folks in here. Let me just see if that's a thing. I have a memory. Yeah, thank you so much for being. I'm doing some world building for your novel. I would love to hear about that. I would genuinely love to hear about that, but only share as much as you want because it is a stream and that is your IP. I'm not going to take anything. I'm talking about this bloody 8-bit Elliot in the chat over here, bloody cheeky little bugger. Nah, he's not going to do it either, but cheeky little bugger. Oh, I got to get back to people on panel things. Facts. Where's this bloody code? Oh, there it is. I think I have a second one. Hold on, I don't have this on screen, right? Okay, sweet. Okay, yeah, I got a bloody. Elliot, if you want to jump in and talk about rates and stuff, like again, we don't have to go into like super specifics, but I reckon it's a cool time. I think it's really important for, you know, I actually, this is a story I've got for This is a story I've got from when I first started DMing, and I started professional dungeon mastering roughly. Why the hell did all those windows leave me? What the hecky deck? Oh, my Windows is being weird today, guys. Story time. Yeah, so I've been professional dungeon master. Like, this is the longest. I say job like this because I've been freelancing, which this technically is, for 12 years. However, I've only been doing the professional dungeon master since... Fuck. I want to say the start of lockdown, so 2019, 2020. If it's 5 years... Actually, it'd be 2020, because I just had in May, April, May... In February, they first contacted us. And since then, it's been 5 years, and it was my first ever Dungeon Master hire client, who are just... They're just... You know, it's my mates now, effectively, just with the understanding that this is a paid thing. But yeah, 5 years I've been doing that. I charge them I think $80 to $100 for a 3-hour game back then, because I did not know and nobody knew what a pro DM would charge. Not even the guy running the website. We were like, what do we charge? I don't know, $30 an hour? Is that too much? Is that too little? We just didn't know because the industry didn't exist. And now it exists, and now it's a mix between influencer, dungeon mastering, and see, my camera's now auto-corrected to red, and I hate it. So, whatever. I'm just gonna keep it as that. Hey, Elliot, how you doing? That didn't make the noise again, and I hate when Discord doesn't do that. I'm just gonna disable streamer mode, right? And also the Discord just disappeared on me on my monitor. How you doing? I know I talked to you like, I don't know, 8 hours ago. But how you doing? Oh, actually, no, I think I went to bed before 2 I don't know anymore. Who cares? But yeah, creator rates. I think it's a really important conversation. Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh shit, hold on. I am so sorry. We need you to repeat all that. I think my disc okay, hello Elliot, welcome to the stream.
Hello everyone.
I think Discord was muted that entire time. So
that's okay.
We're talking about creator rates. I think my mic's good because you could hear me.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. It's because it's on this screen, so it auto mutes it through my probably automation.
Oh, okay.
Because if I have, because some of y'all, and my brother tried to do this, but thankfully I didn't give him the bloody roll. One time he just tried to jump in and just yell like "Bubba boy," like just over and over on stream, but he didn't have the role that enables them to talk in this channel. So it booted him immediately, and he messaged me being like, "What happened?" And I'm like, "What did you try to do?" And he, that's why you don't get the role then, Overlord. There. I make you go in the green room now.
I've had that before.
Yeah.
Fun times.
I don't let people join it. I make you go in the green room, and then if I know you're not going to be, I'm going to move you in when I want you to move in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, creator rates.
So creator rates, it depends on who you're selling to. If it's a brand, charge money. As simple as that.
Yeah.
Unless it's something it also depends on like what the exchange is, right? If you're getting something that you deem valuable out of it, you can do it. Like that's up to you, right? You can do a post for for getting sent a product and stuff like that. That actually is like you're exchanging.
Well, yeah,
you're getting something out of it, right?
Is that in kind? Is that what you call it? It's like you get something, but it's less. It's not liquid cash or thing, or like specifically.
It's called contra.
Contra, that's it. What's in kind?
Yeah.
I think that's the one where it's more charity, and it's like there's like a no reciprocation needed kind of one.
Yeah. But yeah, so contra is like they are paying you for the service of making that piece of content. But they're giving you the product in exchange for that content, and the general sort of understanding is that like if that's the case, they get absolutely no say in the video, which most of the time should be the case anyway. But sometimes they do, you work alongside the brands. So sometimes they're just like, hey, we would love to just see like a rough draft before it goes live.
Yeah.
Just to see if there's any like inaccuracies that we can touch on, right?
That would fall into like if I was charging for editing, for example, like a less of a content thing in terms of public facing and me on the camera, that would be like you are paying, and as part of it, I would give you 2 to 3 revisions.
Yep.
And I actually have I think I linked it to you already. If anyone wants it and how to like have freelance advice, there's a guy that I found who is really, really good at just putting it plain and simple for like how you should raise your rates, how you should like start to charge, how you should think about charging in terms of like freelance stuff. And then there's the extra layer of like if you're a performer and you're an actor, you have to add like those considerations. You don't have to add cost necessarily, but yeah, it's so true in that sense.
Yeah.
But one of the really good ones. Oh, sorry, you go.
No, you keep going.
I think the one that I was showing you was like, how do I know what to charge and how should I up my rate without losing clients? And they're like, well, you should up your rate for one. And they're like, okay, but how do I not lose clients? They're like, well, that's okay to lose clients. Like, why would I want to do that? Well, consider that if you've upped your rate and you lose one client, you are getting the same amount of money for less work. So you have more time to do other things like show the new clients who will pay the new rate what you're worth at that new rate. And thus, when you do get more work, you're making, there's a ramp even more. So like, that's, and as long as you're not like doing a video game company like Xbox and charging a 30% increase on your console that costs $200, $300 less than that 5 years ago when it launched, there will be a reasonable acceptance of what you can do there. But at a certain point, if you ramp too high and too fast, people will just can't do it or won't do it.
Yeah, there is a threshold.
Yeah.
Depending on the person. But yeah, so typically, if it's a company or a brand, charge them. If it's like your fellow creators and friends, I don't like to charge fellow creators, but
I think you should charge. But I think you should charge, even if it is just mates rates or like a pittance, right? Like, I think because you can fall into the trap there of the friends getting used to free labor, which is why I keep being like, I think we were talking about the new DM for Hire revamp website we were doing, and then Elliot's like, oh, if you need any photos and stuff, and I was like, yes, I will take that. However, because it is not just me, and this is technically a business to business, I'm contracting Elliot, the photographer. We are not paying you. And then you went, but I'll do it. And I went, well, no, because there's two other people profiting off this. And I know that if it was me, it'd be a lot different to consider. However, and I'm calling you out softly, I guess, but you got, like, when it's a business, effectively, even if those mates are the business there, in my opinion, you should charge, even if it is a mate's rate.
No, yeah, that's fair. And you're probably right. With myself, at the very least, when I don't charge is when it's like the first time I'm doing something, because I can't guarantee like a good result, right? So if I'm doing something for the first time and I'm like, I let the person know, I'm just like, hey, this is my first time doing this. Like, there is every possibility that it'll come out shit. I will do my best for it to not do that, but that's why I'm not charging you. For stuff like that. But yeah,
I see that.
You want to. It also like depends on like the service that you are trying to provide as well.
Yeah, I agree.
So I had like my first paid photography gig earlier this year.
Congrats.
And I was kind of just gave them a number. It was like for 2 days and 2 days on site, and then deliver the photos pretty much. Like, it was very sort of casual. Like, there wasn't a formal contract or anything. It was just like, hey, can you do this for our convention? And it's like, yeah, like, absolutely, this amount. And they were like, yeah, that's cool. And like, so when I got back, like the week after, I like worked it out. I was like, okay, so I was there on site for 10 hours each day. And then I went home. There was editing during the first night to get some initial images out for the next day. And then there was, on top of that, there was, editing, for a couple of days afterwards. So in total, in like 1 week, in about 4 days worth of work, I had worked about maybe 40 hours or something like that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and so
it
was
you
like,
now need to be like, all right, well, this is clearly...
Yeah, that's when I was like, oh, okay. And then I looked at the money that I earned during that. I'm like, okay, I really should have charged like an extra $500 on top of that or something.
That's why stuff like revisions come in really handy, because then you can cover for the extra work done. Like, I know that if I was to charge for like, a day rate for editing or something, I'm not open for commissions on editing because I burnt out on it real hard. So you better have something that will charge through the nose if you want me to do like proper editing now these days, because it's the if you're wanting to do it through me, you're gonna pay for it to make me want to put up with it. So I know I'm good at it, but my brain doesn't want to. Small stuff, fine. Like I'm talking like the half-hour edit, like length.
Oh yeah, the big stuff
big
is
boys.
because like
It takes so long. I do some editing I used to do editing for like some YouTubers, and they were doing like retrospectives on like arcade video games, and they were really fun as content. But my god, it was slow. I think it's like making sure that like if you can feasibly do a day's work on this, even if that day's work is like 10 to 12 hours more than 8 hours, then that is covered. But if you're doing a week's worth for a day rate, then it's just not worth it.
Yeah, so like full transparency, like that photo gig was like $1,000, right?
It's not bad.
It's not bad. Like that's why I was like, oh, like I'm happy with this, right? Like I went out and bought more. I went out and bought like a camera flash and stuff that can help me in future. But like looking back at the stuff, I'm like, damn, like
they got a good deal out of you if you did the whole work week.
Yeah, like I'm like that was a lot of work for 3-4 days. I should have charged an extra day on top. Yeah, and so if they come back next week, next year, and they're like, hey, like we'd love to get you back again, I'll be like, that's great. Like it'll be this much this year. I underestimated the workload last time. I'm happy to do it because I really enjoyed it because I did.
I just need to cover my expenses better.
I just now that I better understand, like that's half of what it is just like understanding
100%.
your worth, and that
100%.
is something that takes time. Like that's something that no one else can tell you, unfortunately. Like people can guide you in the right direction. It
depends
on skill and stuff like that.
Definitely agree with that. So like with so in that instance, like you're like, okay, here's the 2 days, that's pretty good. And then it's almost like you would just add another day rate on top of that, because it's like the work on the back end is clearly like, well, here is the last bit that I need to do, and I understand that now, right?
Like that was it. Like the day, it was like I worked it out to like 500 a day because like I was there for 10 hours, and it's like it's also a specialty field, right? Like,
it's an artist field. Like it's also like massively taken advantage of too.
Like they're asking you to do a thing because they can't do it. That's what it is.
What I wanted. There you go.
Like, or if they can do it, they don't have the means of doing it. Oh, nice.
You can see my infinite screen for a hot second there. So I also I saw Overlord say something really good. I see sometimes companies say we're saving our budget for bigger creators when they excuse to pay the creators less. It's like, no, you clearly have the funds, pay everyone what they're worth, even if they're smaller. That's why I was like, there should be a baseline of what all small creators should have, and companies and people who are hiring them or commissioning them know that. And there's also a bit of preying on the insecurity and the imposter syndrome to know they can get a cheaper rate.
There definitely is.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why I like these conversations, because it's like, I'm happy to, within what contracts and things say that are and aren't happening. Like, if a gig's happen, I'm pretty happy to say, like, what I charge for it. And if you're a performer, like, for example, pro DMing, like, my base rate before altering it, because I'm only going for 3 hours worth of work, technically, is a roughly, unless they hit you with an NDA, that's what I mean, like contracts and stuff like that. Like, there's some stuff that might happen at PAX that, even if it's not paid or paid, I don't want to talk about it yet because it's not advertised. Also, if there's money involved and it hasn't been, like, locked in or anything, you just don't know what's going on with it yet. So it's always, like, good to after the fact. If you're allowed to talk about it, then you can talk about it. But yeah, in the terms of the DMing rate, I literally just looked up what, like, after I was more confident in charging it, I literally looked up what a party entertainer rate was, and then tacked on a little fee on top of that just to account for, like, if I need to prep anything or if I need to make props and stuff like that.
Like, also, you have equipment. You've got, like...
There's a lot of that.
Yeah, like, you've got... I imagine, like, I don't know if you take miniatures to the film and stuff like that.
Have I not shown you my kit bag?
You've shown me the kit bag. You haven't shown me the extent of what's in the kit bag.
So,
but, like, you've got a lot of equipment, and that needs to be accounted for, right? Like, you eventually want to pay that stuff off.
Yeah,
And you only do that if you account for that in the cost.
Really good example of that is my longest game, the one I was just talking about. They multiple times have gone like, hey, there's this premium box that we talk about every now and then. Can we get that? And we'll pay for most of it. And then you pay like just like a third or probably like a quarter of it, or something like that. And then we'll run the campaign entirely. And that's like basically like we're just investing in a bit of a premium kit for you so you can run it for us. And it comes with handouts and all this other shit. And it comes with like full poster maps. So the last one of those we paid because the shipping alone was $300. Elliot, it was $300 because this was like mid last year when the postal service was just doing bonky stuff, and it's a heavy box.
Yeah.
So it ended up being like $1,000 for this thing, and it is very, very. I wish the shipping wasn't a factor because it's very worth it for the price without shipping. I don't know if I'll buy too many more of these unless I get these guys to help a lot, because that's on the top end of what I would pay for a premium kit. Keep in mind it lasts about 2 years per game. Yeah. And I'm running 3 of that game right now, 2 in person, 1 digital. So I'm getting 2 games worth of value out of it. However, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
It stops me. These guys are on the lowest rate that I have because they're grandfathered, because I know they're good for it, because they'll always play if they can, and they buy these kits. So if I spread that cash out, it's still not my normal rate. But I know those guys are good to the point where they effectively get mates rates now because they have just over 5 years stood the test of time. I think I've raised their rate twice ever, and not by much. Because I know that they can only afford so much because they're all more casual. And I've told them the new rates. They're like, what do you charge now? And I'm like, I charge almost triple what I pay you guys, what you guys pay. Just because of how this works now. Maybe it's actually might be just over double. But they went, oh, we couldn't afford that. I'm like, I know, that's why I don't mess with you guys. Like, I would charge more if fuel got worse or if inflation got too bad. And it got like that. Like, I think I would only raise their rate by like another $20, $30 at most. Because we had to drop a player because they were having some cash flow things. So it's only 3 players, so we drop back to fortnightly. They used to be weekly. When we get that player back, because it's an if not when, it's a when not if situation. We probably will go back to weekly because it's alleviating basically their wallet to enable to play that extra twice a month. But yeah, it's all like, you know, my DM rates is always flexible like that because if you do a one shot, you're probably getting charged for the one-off fee rather than a campaign, which is probably a little less versus the grandfathered rate if I know they're good for it. But yeah,
with the companies like saying they're like, you know, oh, we're saving our budget for some like bigger creators. A lot of time they don't even do that.
They don't.
But like you kind of after being in the space a bit, you kind of learn which brands are good and which brands will try and take advantage. So like you do end up they end up building a reputation for themselves as well.
Look, I've got people I've worked with in the past already, like that I say already. I've been doing creator stuff since 2018. It's just a, you know, slow start versus now, which is a bit better and it's able to be more of a job. I've worked with loads of creators and brands and things like that at this point, and even in the past like year or so, there's been ones that I'm like, I would prefer not to work with you again. But if there's a good enough consideration, as long as it's not going to be detrimental
that's really
to us.
It ends up coming up with like, unless the thing is really cool and I want it, like, and I need it, I'm not interested.
That's why I was so happy when. Sorry.
I did stuff with ROG because like they gave me like a monitor.
And
like I was happy with the monitor because the monitor was like $1,200, and I'm just like, that's an expensive monitor.
There's also consideration if you got to pay tax on that monitor too, right?
Yes.
That's the other trap you fall into.
Very much.
You can get free products, but you actually do have to pay income tax on the thing. So you are technically, I would actually argue that you're buying that thing. You actually are buying it, but you're just buying it at a very lower cost.
But like, so I was just happy to get like that because it's just like that's.
I'm assuming you'd pay probably like $200-300 on tax for that thing, right? Like if you're assuming that's a payday, Well, that's at 1,200
pretty
bucks.
much.
So you're in the 60 grand tax bracket to get taxed on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'd pay at
but
least
then,
300 bucks.
Yeah. So, but then you would, but then, like, shockingly, like when I was like talking with them, and like, oh, okay, like what's your fee for like content as well? And I was like, oh, I was just gonna, I didn't tell them.
Oh, because they paid you as well, did they?
For free.
In the end?
Yeah, they paid me as well.
I forgot.
So I was like,
forgot
oh,
about
damn.
that. Yeah, because we did talk about it. Yeah.
That's really like that doesn't happen that often, where you have an expensive bit of gear and then they're like, oh, we want to pay you as well.
That's good green flag. That's a green flag energy.
Yeah, no, that is. They're very good to work with. And I think they know the value of that in the space as well. They understand why that's good.
Yeah. I think there's always an important factor of like, I think you said it earlier, to come back to it. No one should be, so there's a factor of like, I believe that no one should be like strictly beholden to kind of bend to what they want to. Even if you don't like something, you still got to say positive things about it. Like, you can find positive things to say about a thing and still disagree with it. But I think if someone, if you are compromising your integrity and morals to then justify this thing, it's like that. I know that this is me speaking to be like, I'm not going to work on something that I disagree with fundamentally. And if I don't enjoy the product, I'm just not going to take the thing. If someone's like, here is a lot of money, I'll be like, I will find a couple things I like about it and tell you about that. But I want to also, if someone's like, I want to give you this thing to review, if I don't like the thing, I want to be able to say, I don't like this thing without fear of repercussion, because, I also think, like, as long as it's good feedback and not just like, fuck this thing.
Yeah. It has to, that's the distinction. It has to be good feedback. It can't just be like, this thing's shit because I said so.
Like,
right?
if it was a game.
It has to be actually good, valid criticism that is just like, oh, okay, here's the shortcomings of it.
Here is what's good about it. Here's what's bad about it. Would I recommend it? No, at this stage, unless they fix this. Because that's at least like, you can give the people who made the thing or promote the thing, like, at least direction to go on.
Yeah.
Because, like...
And a lot of the companies I work with, that's what they prefer. They don't like the ad read. They don't like the ad read. They don't like the, this is what this is, and here's how it improved my workflow. Like, they don't like that shit. I
see a lot of YouTubers doing that, and it's not that I disagree with the method of doing that. It's just not the content that I... Because it comes across as spontan, which I'll do spontan, and I've done some in the past. It's just, I don't want to feel advertised to. I want to see something a bit more earnest and genuine.
That's the thing that, like, a brand is paying for. I know I'm speaking very brand heavy, but like, that's the thing they're paying for.
That's where
it's like they're paying for the trust that you have with your audience.
Yeah.
Like, if you like, that's something that they can't do with traditional advertising. They can't get people who have the type of relationship with their viewers as much as like content creators do, because there's a lot more of a connection there than, say, somebody you watch on TV.
So like, there's also also, like, but in a non like, you got, like, Australia has really good laws about disclosing this stuff, and whether the creator does or not is the factor that they should get in trouble for. Like, if you're doing an ad for something or gift for something, you by law should be doing this, and I know not a lot of people do. But being disingenuous to your audience by not disclosing that is also shitty.
Yep. I read like a document on it. It was like from the government, and it was just like, here's how you do it, right? And it doesn't necessarily always have to be like hashtag ad or hashtag gifted and stuff like that, because a lot of the times platforms will
they'll dump in the algorithm too.
Yeah, they'll like, make it so that thing doesn't get as much traction.
Yeah, it's because they're not getting paid for the ads.
Exactly. They want people using their ad system, not, you reaching out yourself.
Maybe they should have a better ad system to support creators. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? Crazy. But yeah, it's about making sure that your audience knows that you are in like cooperation with this brand for this piece of content. That's the main key point, is like, people know that this is in essence an advertisement.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because if they know it's an ad, then they can at least go in with a mindset of like, if I like this thing and if this is a good bit to do, then sure.
Yeah.
Or if like, I like it when like things have levity. Like I naturally gravitate towards comedy. So like, if I can be silly and this thing is able to be silly, Cancer, for example, has been really, really good for that. And they're not paying me to do any of this. I want to also stipulate, like, I've not been paid a cent by Cure Cancer, and I still want to do free work with them for charity. Because one, I love supporting it, and it means a lot to me. Otherwise, I wouldn't do 6 months work on it every 6 months to do it. But it also is a fun community. I get a lot out of it in terms of like, the giving back isn't the right word, but it is giving back. But like, I like putting a lot into it because I get a lot out of it, even if it's free. I would love to be paid to do that. Don't get me wrong. So if there are brands that want to support us in doing that and help me pay my admin fee and my rent, then, but I will probably do the event for free if I can, because I want to do it. And I feel like in Melbourne, it's a really, really good thing for the community because, I met you primarily, like, because I reached out and was like, do you want to come on this thing? Because our mutual Dragon Kia introduced us at PAX a few years ago.
Did she introduce us at
PAX
a few years?
Yeah.
I thought this was just a Twitter thing.
No. So
they were just like...
Well, okay, yes, but you got to remember that when I meet someone at PAX or something like that, I take note of who I've met, who I talk
See,
to.
I don't do that.
See, well, I because I'm always looking for cool folks to work with, and a vouch from someone like Red has a lot of stake because I know Red is very, and I say this in a positive light. They're very
very clued on.
Yeah, they very much vet who they will recommend, right? And I think that's a good thing.
No, they're lovely.
Yeah.
No, I'm the exact opposite at conventions. I'm just like, well, that weekend was a blur, and I remember no one.
See, PAX is.
I try my best, but like, I try my absolute best, and I give people my undivided attention when I'm talking to them. But you meet so many people.
That, I think it's
inevitably people are gonna fall through the cracks.
Yeah, I think it's like I'm always at PAX with the open mindset of like, this is where I'm networking, meeting people, and because I do a lot of panels, I treat it like work, but it's work in a casual kind of work. It's like marketing work effectively, but you're not going out of your way to market, wear a thing. I'm not doing branded stuff. I'm just there being me as a brand personality. But because I've done enforcing for, I haven't enforced since, I don't know, 2021 or 2. But I've got 8 years of that and knowing how PAX works to be like, all right, this is what you can and can't. It's like can and can't do or be considerate of type stuff. So you just kind of meet people that way. And the TTRPG community coming together in the last like 5 years, specifically in Australia, has been really good for that too, because people work with other people. And then with the charity event, I specifically geared it to be like, well, I know who's in TTRPG at this point. We got a lot of us in there. Who else is in Melbourne? Like, I feel like a lot of us don't talk to each other. And then I met Let's Roll the same year I met you. I've only known them for like probably a year and a half now, like properly. And I started talking to them, I want to say just before, maybe like February area before the charity event.
Yeah.
No, hold on. Last year, not this year. But yeah, and it's been an amazing friendship then. Like we've done these events, so I've been to their house and stuff like that.
It's also stuff that then the community can point to and be like, this is the stuff that we can do. Like, even though like that thing is your thing, because everyone is involved in it in some way.
That's it.
They can point to that and be like, I was on this thing.
I think that's
like,
another
and we were part of this bigger thing. And that's something that you can also just take to like people and be like, hey, like this is what we do.
This is what we do. I got a lot of pride in that as well, because I see I see a lot of comments around being like, even if, like any size, are like, why doesn't this thing exist? And I was like, that's a great question. That's a good thing that you could now take. And if you have the resources or the connections or mates to do it, make that thing. If it doesn't exist. You literally found a niche. So, and like, I'm softly saying like, stop complaining and do it. but stop complaining and do it if it's a constant thing you have. So like if you have the capability to do it, or if you don't, delegation is also fine. You don't have to abdicate or anything in responsibility. You can be part of something as the head of it, but also be pretty hands-off if you are good about it and ethically doing it. Which
Well, I mean, you're at a spot now with the charity things that you can pass off things like
yeah, I like physically can't do all of it, so I have to.
Yeah, so it's recognizing
Yeah.
stuff as well.
Yeah, and like this channel's always kind of been a bit of a group effort channel. Like I know I effectively do the face of it a lot because it's me in the Twitch. This is me usually in the chat. But like I would say Jess is just as like big a part of it. George is like doesn't appear on the channel as much. There's a couple other guys that come in from time to time, but there is like always been a group. This has never been like a solo person channel.
Yeah,
and it's just we will just accept help, and if people want to do stuff, so like within reason, you know, and it's always like it's an open invite, but there's still a vetting process and a green light, and how bit like, you know, there's a nuance to it. But effectively, I always want to have a chat as the person who runs and owns it.
Yeah.
So like, you know, I'm toying with ideas for some next year stuff of like guest DMs and stuff. So if you've seen Let's Roll, they do a really good amount of like pulling people in as like a revolving door in their studio. I can't set up a physical studio in the same way, like without significant investment. Like I can't do it at home either. So I would do an online version where you're rotating people through that. I know what's it called? There's a channel that one of my first big stream projects was on before I started doing regular stuff on this one for like online games. Just through there, roll. I actually don't remember what it was. And because I was like, that was almost 4 or 5 years ago at this point. But the point being, yeah, it's like a really good community thing to have that, and then you have your like main recurring cast, and people who run the channel are usually always in it in some capacity, whether they're producing it in it. I prefer to have like if we're producing something as the channel, one of us who work on the channel are in it because you can facilitate it, and I feel like that's important
It's
to have.
It's a familiar face thing. Like people know. You can have a rotating cast, but as long as there is like a consistency in that.
Yeah. So I see that a lot as well, which is a good thing. I don't always have to be the DM. Like for example, in Dragon Break, one of the main 2 shows we do right now, I'm not the DM, I'm a player. I do production and I play, which is nice because I turn my brain off a bit more. But in Barovia, you do the DMing and the producing. So I mean, that's by intention like a good thing to have the multifacets of it. Like I'm sure you also with yours, I know you're all a bit more of a one-man because you are 8-Bit Elliot.
Yeah,
and
it's more of a one-man show.
Yeah, but you collab all the time.
Yes.
It's like when you do group stuff, it's
when
like
I'm
as part of a
joining
thing.
in on stuff, I am very much not involved in the production side. It's more of just like I'm joining in on this, and like in likewise, if I'm having people join me on something, then I'm doing the producing side of it because I'm just like I want to make it as easy as possible for people to join in, and that means more work on my part.
Yeah, for sure. I think
because it is a one-man show.
I think but I think it's like, well, I would also argue like when you come and help us with the charity stuff, you are in production, but you're also on camera. So I guess it's a bit of both in that sense, in terms of when we work together with that. Because it's like, I mean, I also just being like, hey, Elliot, my friend, do you want to come and do some stupid stuff? But I also need help with some of this production stuff.
Yeah. Well, because like, I've been in the space for a very long time. Like, there's an inherent knowledge that comes with that. So it's just like, well, I can just help.
Yeah. I think I won't pretend that there are people who... And it's a factor of doing all of this. I know, and I could name names, but I'm not gonna. I'm not starting drama or anything. But I know there are people who only come out of the woodwork when they want to do these things, you know. And sometimes I know it's like you're busy, this, that, and you come out of the woodwork when you have time. But I know there's also people who only come out of the woodwork when I'm doing one specific thing. And PAX panels are a big one. That if they know PAX panel applications are up, like it's not that. They'll be like, hey, Matt, do you want to be on a panel? Because they also have that, but I like being asked to do things. And I will tell you if I'm available or not, but the pressure to be like, can you put me on a PAX panel? Not like, hey, if you have room. there are a couple of people that are like, you're putting me on this, right? And I'm like, if you have to ask, then no. If you have to ask like that, and if there's an expectation that you will be on it, I'm actually more likely to not put you on it because I don't like the entitlement.
The expectation is that they're just going to give, you're just going to give them that thing when,
I am,
you know,
way less likely to say yes to something like that if there's an expectation like that. And I always make it known, like, hey, if I have you on a thing now, I want you to know that you might not be on the next thing. But I actually have a spreadsheet, and I know who's been on what and how frequently. I actually have that.
I'm not, you've got how many panels this year? Like, I'm not on any of them, and, like, that's fine.
Yeah. In fact, you're helping film one of them. I didn't even ask. It was for something else.
No, yeah,
but I wasn't going to ask you to help film either, because I was like, you got a lot on usually.
Oh, this year I'm like, no, like this year I'm literally just
We're chilling.
like, I'm chilling. Like, it's cool. Like,
I was okay. So I applied for my 3 and went yay, and then I got asked to do 2 more. Well, actually, there was a 4th one, which is kind of me applying, but I kind of like, you know, there was 2 of us doing it. It's the mini painting panel, but Domino was like, hey, do you want me to do all of the stuff this year because you got a lot on? I was like, absolutely. Also, if there's a clash, I'm happy to step back on this one to let, you know, femmes or others that would be, like, just as good as me, or if not better, because it's a fresh face, to do this panel. It didn't end up needing to happen. There was no clashes. Thankfully for any of my stuff this year, which is great. But I was so happy to, like, be like, if that one doesn't happen for me, but it gets up, that's all I want. And there was another one I got asked on that I was like, oh, it's going to depend on a clash or not. That's one of the ones I'm looking forward to most now that it did get up and didn't clash. And it's a non-D&D RPG, which I really like the sound of. Now, I had 5 in all. And then one in the last couple of weeks came up out of nowhere. However, that one's a bit of a special case, so I did accept it. And I'm hoping that's going through all well. Right now, it looks good. We're just waiting on information type thing, but I'm really excited for that one too, because that one's like something that's never happened before at PAX. I want to see how that goes, and that'll inform whether I do more.
And that's the thing, like, sometimes it is just like, oh, like, these opportunities just come up in the space, but it's because you're making stuff as well.
Yeah.
That's a point that, like, I see a lot of people doing. It's like, oh, I'm not getting any sponsored stuff. I'm not getting any opportunities. And it's like, what have you made? What?
Oh man, yes.
What can you point to at the moment to show to brands and show to opportunities that, like, you are the person that they want?
I still struggle with that, and my plate is full, and I still go, why didn't X happen? And it's because, like, if you think about it, there is a lot of shit happening. But if you are having that thought as well, I think the point that I was trying to say then was, think about what you are doing and what you have done. For example, I know I'm missing out on opportunities, and I know this. Like, I know this with my whole fucking ass. I know that I miss out on a lot of stuff because I don't put stock, and I should, as much as I should, into putting out more on social media. I do a lot of streams. I do a lot of production behind the scenes. I do a lot of, like, Dungeon Master work. And I know that I could feed all of that more and more with that ramping kind of energy if I simply just posted more. And I know I've got all these clips, but my mental block is editing. So I'm always trying to work out how to do that without burning myself out with another 10 hours of editing a week, because I don't have the mental space for that. It's I have the time, I just don't have the space. So I'm shit at social media, and I've always been shit. I don't have a marketing degree, and I reckon if I did, I'd still be shit at it.
That's the thing, like, the marketing degree is just like
takes notes,
take stuff.
Yeah, and I know I'm shit at it, so, like, that's a weakness of mine, and I know that, and yet I'm still trying as best I can to do this stuff. Like, when we do the charity events, marketing's on point, right? I feel like the marketing's really good for that. And then I don't do it. You look back at my Instagram feed, going live. Fun little post of Jess with her Switch 2. Didn't get sponsored or anything. She just bought it. Going live. That's what the stories are. And, like, there's too many social media platforms, and I don't focus on one. I just try and cast the net, but it's to the detriment of everything. Hey,
so largely, on a lizard-looking sad.
Not in the way that's concerning. He's got a full belly. I just need to keep an eye
okay.
on them because, unfortunately, I did have the other one pass away on Sunday. So I just need to keep a close eye on them, making sure that they're good because technically, if that one's got, the other one has the virus, this one also might. So I need to really just be vigilant. I've got I've always got the webcam open.
Be vigilant.
Yeah. Well, I can see them over there. I also think that I also have a feeling they might be missing the other one in a way that is a little bit sad.
Oh, okay.
Because I think they're social lizards, but now there's only one in the tank. I can't put another one in there because they won't like each other anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was it? Ask what you've made specifically as a solo creator. Like, you can lead a project and that would count. You can be a part of a project, which I would argue depends on what your workload is in there. You need to know what that is. But
yeah,
if you don't have anything that you can be like, this is my project specifically, that's maybe where a thing that you need to fill that gap is, because that will result in stuff like I can say for certain that specifically these charity events, I went, this doesn't exist. I wonder how I can make this exist in a way that I haven't seen it before. Let's do something in person. Then I started looking into how I could do that. And the other question that I talked to Dice People Roll about this a while ago. They're like, how do you get some of these creators and comedians that we've seen? Like, they're not small comedians. I'm like, I literally just email or reach out on Facebook or Instagram. Like, I have got most of my comedians with just hey, I've got this decently cool thing that I think you'd be good for. You want to come and do it for free and or small amounts of money that I can maybe put aside?
I think what a lot of us also forget is, like, we're viewing these comedians as like, oh, they're big in the industry, and it's like a lot of them are starting out and they're like, it's the equivalent of where we are in our industry. It's just our industry is a lot smaller. But a lot of these people are one-man shows still. Like, they're doing a lot of it.
TTRPG is freaking tiny. Like, there is a finite amount of investment because there are not many companies that are very, very big. Like D&D, probably one of the biggest ones that you'll get, and not everyone. Like, there's a realistic factor. Hasbro's only going to invest so much money, and then there's a smaller pie, much like Twitch and criticism we have at Twitch. There is a smaller again pie for Oceania.
Yep.
And it gets smaller and smaller because we're in a country that doesn't get it. Mind you, America is massive, and there are a lot of things there. So it's you're competing with America, which is very saturated. Then you're competing with Oceania. And I say competing in the way of, like, there is a version of it that you could view it as adversarial, which I don't think is the right call. You shouldn't view it as adversarial because they are your peers and you can work together to make one really cool thing. If you're also then, making sure that you're doing stuff on your own. And that's why specifically I was like, Elliot, do you want to make Barovia? Because I know that's like, that's a group thing, but effectively the DM and or the producer by that extension, it's their project and you have been cast as players. So you would say that the players are the actors, because they are, depending on their involvement in the show, they will be doing probably the least amount of work because it's the performing side. Some people can just rock up and play, and that is fine.
Yeah.
And then you can talk about how much you want to work on it after that, but that's their bare minimum. Whereas the bare minimum for a producer is you need to set everything up.
Yeah.
But
there's also there's like pros and cons to making stuff in Australia.
Yeah.
So, like, you've got the cons of just, like, it's harder to get opportunities because your competition is the Americas, and that's the market. But, like, if you're able to but the pro is that, like, ANZ being a smaller region, it's easier to get noticed in this region.
That's it.
If that makes sense. So if you're able to leverage that and then make really cool shit that's is able to be rivaled, that is able to rival the stuff that they're doing over there. You look at some of the content that, like, Australian creators are putting out,
making good stuff,
versus what American creators are putting out. Like, it is sometimes it's like night and day. But it's like they're being given that opportunity because they just have that audience because that's where they're from.
And then,
whereas if you can build that here, like, the content is typically better because you have to fight for it a bit harder.
There's Yeah, I can see that. Oh, that was a good. Oh, a good example that I have. My mate, my mate Zach Naum, Zach Speaks Giant, on socials. He has blown the fuck up in the last few years. He's doing crazy stuff. And he's killing it. Guess what he's doing the Monday after PAX? Probably a TTRPG or D&D player's dream. He is on the only show and one of two only shows in Australia that Brennan Lee Mulligan from Dropout and Dimension 20 and all around the internet good dude. He is running a game, and I bought tickets. I paid like $150 to go see my mate and some comedians that I have worked with before. Just go and play some D&D on stage because Brennan's running it. Like that is a dream for me. Yeah. Like that I like more than any other DM. Like in terms of like, you know, I must. Brennan's like one of my top, if not the top. Like I would love to just know that guy because I think they would be awesome.
But he's also he's gotten to that point where he's able to get that opportunity because he's just making stuff. He's making shit all the time, but he makes Dimension 20. I'm pretty sure he has the production team behind him, but he is the showrunner. Zach was able to get that opportunity because he's
Zach makes shit all the time. I've talked to Zach about his. Sorry.
No, I was just saying, like that's the essence of it. People look at that and be like, "Oh, damn, I would really want to do that." And it's like, start making stuff.
You can.
Like that's, you're not gonna make money at first. You have to just make stuff.
I was talking to Zach. Was that last year? It was last year or the year before. We were literally having lunch, and he was like, "Yeah, I was just doing these like green text posts, and it started going a bit higher, and now there's like some money coming in." I was like, "That's really good, man." He used to work. So if you know the game Stray Gods, about a year and a half ago, he was in the cinematics team for that. That was his full time for a bit as a contractor. And then that contract was coming to an end, and he started doing this stuff, and it started ramping. And it kind of just worked out that, like, as he was starting to cool down with Stray Gods, this was kind of blowing up and taking off to the point where now this is like full-time job plus. He's like going over to Scotland. He goes to US every year or a few months for conventions. Like he is one of the most popular creators in Australia for TTRPG. And he just tried an idea. And I know other ideas that he's had, which have way more production value. You can see him on his YouTube. That just didn't go off as hard. And it's not that they're good ideas. It's just not the one that popped off. But now he has the money to go and make those projects, right?
Yeah. Like everyone wants to do the big projects. The big projects often aren't the bigger the scope, the more niche it becomes.
That's it. And we used to. So I haven't even released it, and it's been 2 years. And this is another going into the editing factor because I can't afford to pay an editor to make our. I know was for a bit there when we had some more cash coming in, but we filmed our 5th season of our pre-recorded YouTube series like 2 years ago now, and it's not come out because I want to say about half of it's done. But we have a certain thing we want to hit with that. But that takes time and showing another editor how to do it. And then each episode's like, and this is what I was saying about burning out on editing. Each episode's got to be like 20 to 25 minutes per episode, which means you're editing an hour or two of D&D content into a really refined, like polished thing. And then you might just not get the views. Like we did not get a lot of views on that series for the longest time. To the point where like we really, really like it, and we really did a cool thing with this new one because we got a whole gaming table, did minis, and did like atmosphere effects and shit like that. Filmed a bunch of B-roll, but that's so much more effort than just simply putting on Barovia, because we can set that up in half an hour to 3 hours, and that's content which has made more money than that thing ever will. Because that's now a passion project basically. That'll come out when it comes out, not a deadline.
Well, there's that.
Really hope it comes out too.
Oh yeah, me too. I would love to see it.
Yeah, I can show you a bit of it. There's a couple bits edited.
Yeah, there was that idea I floated to you the other day. I think,
with the starter set stuff.
Yeah, with the starter set. I think that would, because I don't see a lot of. I was looking for that content on YouTube.
Oh, so it's
see any Australians do it.
there's not a lot of Australians doing it. I know a bunch of the creators who do it. It's I guess it's like, is D&D wanting more of that? Otherwise, are they just giving the folks who already do it that have a guaranteed reach that instead?
Because it's the starter set.
Yeah, true. Make a better pitch
that's my
for
thinking behind it, right? It's like, because it's a starter set, there's more people, there's more SEO behind that.
True.
It's like, how do I get into D&D? And it's like, the starter set. Oh, okay, this is the newest starter set.
Yeah. So, for everyone's context, what we were talking about the other day, I need to just get off my ass and do the email, but I've been meaning to talk to Wizards about doing what I do at PAX usually, which is getting whatever the latest product is, which in this case is the starter set, and just doing giveaways and things and fun stuff. Because I went every time I've worked with them, they're just like, yeah, just kind of do it. D&D Wizards of the Coast, Hasbro, effectively. I used to talk to someone who has now stepped down the role, so I basically need to be talking to the new folks. But effectively, they just give me like a carton of them, like about 5 to 10 of the books or boxes, and then we just give them away. Like there'd be contests. We did like a community character build challenge with the Player's Handbook last time. It was really fun. And what Elliot, when I was saying, was like unboxing review stuff, character introductions, one shot of the first adventures, like literally like if you take this box, here is how to play it. I think specifically like a show and tell of like, this is the starter set. And then on the stream or whatever you make, you'd literally have like, and if you were looking the book at this point, this, and I know what the starter sets do. Here's the portion in the starter set. As me, I know I'm a skilled DM, but if you need the information, literally this is how, and it says read this aloud. Let the players do this. That's what starter sets do, and they're really, really good for it. It would be like content like that.
I think there's something there for that piece of content specifically that they're putting out. Like you wouldn't do it for every book they release, because again, that you're already catering. Then you're catering to people who already know. Exactly.
Right? That's with the campaign books, the setting books are another good one for that. They're like, here is a Forgotten Realms setting book. There's not one but two of those coming out in November, which are probably going to be the ones that I aim for our charity event for, because one, I really want those. Fun fact, Karlak from Baldur's Gate is now fully canon in the setting, and she's on the cover as one of the characters on the cover.
Hell yeah.
Which is fucking awesome. I love her so much. But yeah, so for example, Marketplace on D&D Beyond. You can see it's right here. Like, there's two books. One's like a player's setting. The other one's like a and another one's just like a DM book a bit more. If you can see it here. Hey, look, Karlak. Oh, and Minsk is on the front too. So that's the other. They're actually both from Baldur's Gate. Minsk is just a much older. Hey, Mob Zombies. How you doing? Good to see you.
Hello, Mob Zombies.
But yeah, they're like literally just like this is the new book. It's the player expansion. This gives you like more subclasses, probably more species, more character options. So probably, I think the new Blade Dance is going to be back in this. This is the 2024 rules.
But yeah, I think there's realm for easy to produce content there. I say easy to produce, but
it is. Look, as a D&D content creator, for me, easy to produce.
I was thinking about it the other night. I'm like, I could come to your house for a day and we could smash out an entire video,
absolutely,
2-3 videos there.
Like that'd be really easy, because I know the D&D part, and then you have some of the ideas to be like, how do we do this? But yeah,
I've got that tech video, like the review side.
True, yeah. I've done some like dice review-y type stuff, which was really fun, and I did Monument Studios, which is like this basically soundscape one. They gave us all of that last year, which was fun. Like, I've done review stuff. It's just like I haven't done one for like an intro set, which would be fun. For example, I'm
not gonna put ideas into your thing and be like, you have to do this. Ignore me if you need.
Sometimes a director is also good for me to be like, we should do this, and this is how you guide it, because there's ADHD involved. So I picked up, for example, I'm just gonna come back over here. I picked up the digital version of the starter set. So Elliot, if you want to read it, you can now, because you're in my campaigns.
Oh, sweet.
But
Yeah.
you know, choose your role to play these D&D adventures. You need 2 to 4 people to play as characters, 1 person to DM. Being the dungeon master, keep it secret, swapping roles, getting started. Like, this is literally what's in the booklets. Here's the adventure. You have 3 booklets. Read them at your will.
Having the digital version also would be very good for just assets.
Yeah.
For like videos and stuff like that, right? Rather, you know, if you're showing people play the game and stuff, like you hold up the card, it's like you're only going to see so much. But if you start like having the actual like images on the screen and stuff, doing funky stuff with them.
Good thing with this new starter set is I know I'm spooking the starter set, but I actually really think it's cool.
I think it's cool. I had a look at it the other day, and I'm like,
gives you map handouts.
Yeah.
It gives you all the maps
like,
in the box.
I like the I like the style of art that they've gone for.
It's a good one, yeah. I do like that. They typically change up artists for maps and stuff every time because they're probably working on them for different books at the same time. But yeah, so all of these maps and stuff, they give you handouts, they give you character cards, they give you intro cards. But to the point of it is, yeah, some of the products are really cool just because we like them, and it's more ideas for it. And you know, if you are, you know, it's not a copyright on an idea. If you're a D&D creator, sounds like we might do some of this. But that doesn't mean that you can't do it as well and do your own unboxing and things. No one owns a monopoly on that. I did one for this Corsair mouse actually last year or this year. I don't know when it was. I think it was last year. I think it was last year.
Like a lot of ideas have been done to death.
Yeah.
It's basically, as long as you don't make it shot for shot the same as somebody else and say the exact same things as somebody else in the exact same way, you're all good.
Yeah, it's just a matter of making sure that it's yours.
It's got your touch to it.
Yeah, I think that's really important. Oh, actually, I saw Overlord saying some good stuff up here because we just kept going.
Sorry, Overlord.
No, it's all right. It's this management can be great. Management clock areas you can change the creator might not necessarily see. Like how Elliot said he was going to do content for free, and I was like, no, you charge that too. That's what I was like. You're like, I'll do it for free, and I'm like, no. Landslidedly, the brand I've seen care the most about not doing a script and just saying how you feel in your content, and being genuine as wild as you want is gamer subs. Oh yeah, brands need to have a mindset like that because it means more when you have that approach. And then separately to all this, the entitlement some people have is an ick. They should humble themselves. I agree. Like I gamer subs. Did one of those just close down from memory?
It was gamer subs.
Was it
but
gamer
they
subs?
Rebranded. It might have been. It was one of them, but it was a rebrand. They weren't closing down. They were being they were being a bit weird and being like, we're not like end of an era, I guess. And then they're like, haha, psych.
Well, end of an era isn't inaccurate when you're rebranding, but it is funny. Oh, dude, Mob Zombie, that's like specifically what we were talking about before. It's like brands know it and they take advantage of it. And yeah, the crazy thing is like they will prey on it, but like we were saying earlier, we as creators can always talk to each other and go like, what's the baseline? And I think the easiest point to start is going like, what's a film? Because I, being in the film industry for a long time as well, because I worked at Channel 7, I have a film production degree. Like that's what I studied in uni, and I specialized in producing. So I actually know where you can point to, and it's the MEAA crew rates. The I can't remember the name of the acronym, but the MEAA is really good because it will give you this is an industry standard rate at a minimum. And you got to remember minimum. This is what they will try and get away with charging you, and you only ever go up from here. If you're freelance, you charge more. This is if you work full-time in a place. If you're working at Channel 7, and they go, we're going to give you this much money, you have to make sure it's at least this. So, if you go to the MEAA, I think it's like the Media Entertainment Arts Alliance. So I'm going to put this in the chat. I highly recommend, if you are unsure where to charge, as a crew person, there are rates for talent, and there's all these categories of them. Always look at something like this. This doesn't cover influencer rates, I don't think. But, why did this... Oh, there it is. But like, you can go musicians, you can go here. This is just the public website, by the way. I haven't looked at this in a while, but you can join it. It is a union, so if you join the union, they'll start fighting for you in that sense. You just got to do your union fees, which are not a bad thing, because they are doing good work for your shit, and that's why you can get the rates and charge the rates. And these guys will take people to court over tribunal stuff if the companies that are exploiting it are shitty. So, you know, they stand behind like media freedom and freedom of information, stuff like that. I recommend checking this out. Let me just find if I can see the rate sheet. MEAA rates. Okay, so rates and allowance January 1st, 2025. It was updated then, so you can download this. Download, please. Right, there you go. So here's the rates. You'll have a level for a 40, 50-hour week. This is basically the average or the minimums that they reckon people should be paid. And this is a really good thing to go off. So if you're a junior, you're probably like category 1. So at a minimum, if you're doing an entry-level position, it's saying around 50K a year. So minimum about $1,000 a week. Minimum for 40 hours. Because I think that... I can't remember what minimum wage is for us right now. It's pretty good these days. But it might actually be higher.
Minimum wage is somewhere in like 20...
More than that.
Is it?
I think it's like 26, 27 now. Minimum wage is $24.95. So if you're... Okay, so... minimum wage from the Fair Work Ombudsman. This is for like minimum wage. So $948 a week is minimum wage. So these crew rates at the most basic role is about $100 more than that. Yeah. So minimum 24 an hour. I would say for a production person creator, even your smallest role, I argue, okay, here's the thing. If you can get paid more at Bunnings, you should be paid more if you have a degree in the arts.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you can do... I think Bunnings, you get $30 to $35 an hour, and you get training on the job and all this stuff. So if you're getting in an arts degree, and you're paying for it. I'm not saying Bunnings is a bad job. I actually really, really like how Bunnings pays people in that sense, because I had a lot of folks that in uni, they would only work at Bunnings to be like, it's a good job as long as the workplace isn't toxic and they pay well. And that's like, you just get trained in forklifts and shit. You don't need like huge amount of qualifications for a job that pays good. It pays above minimum wage. I don't actually know if they do it these days, but from memory, they paid pretty well. I know when the minimum wage was about $18 an hour, they were paying $25 to $30 an hour because they wanted people to stick around.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you have a role that pays, under what it is to do retail, you've really got to justify why you want to do that role, but don't make it so they can exploit you, because you may as well just work the thing that is, 1, probably a bit more accessible to get, 2, isn't going to exploit you, 3, pays better. What else is this? Okay, well, this is... They have usually a better breakdown of this, because it'll say, like, what roles are in level 1, 2, and 3, and so on to 10. I don't know why it's not saying that. Minimum rates and allowances... Last updated 2024. Okay, I found it. And there are also, like, performer grades and rates. So... If you're a performer, you immediately, from July 25th, it should be almost $1,300 a week. Almost. So this is before you add on anything like your influencer stuff, your money. But if you need a baseline, they're going, hey, here's a week's worth of work. $1,286, performer grade 1. I would say an entry-level performer should be getting this much for 40 hours. And that's not bad. That's pretty good. I think that, you could do better. You could do worse. But if you're getting the industry rate, that's good. Like for an entry-level performer. You can also look up what each of these categories and grades are, because it'll be like junior, senior. So like, look, performer grade 1, 15-year-old, it is less because you are younger. You're probably doing that kind of stuff. You're not trained as much. Oh, okay, there you go. There's the category 1. Performer, principal performer, variety, including juveniles. So $1,300 a week. You can do all that stuff. But yeah, in short, if you need a baseline of where to start charging, here's your minimums. And I think it would be good to know those things.
Yeah.
But yeah. Went in a rabbit hole there, but that one's important because it'll give you a place where to start. Car roll. What's this one? Per week? Oh, is this residuals? Casual rate. Yeah, it'll be different per like casual rates, but it's also like per DMs and stuff if you need to charge per DMs. There are non-contracted tourings. There are Sunday rates and those kind of things. But yeah. And then you can always look up, yeah, what performer grades there are and what categories there are. Anyway. I hope that helps everybody.
I too go on rabbit holes when talking about industry stuff.
I got this one nailed into me during uni to be like, make sure that if you're going to pay someone, pay them at industry rate or specifically talk to them. Don't assume what they want. And if you can't pay them, feed them. Make sure their basic hierarchy of needs is covered.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then yeah, obviously like charge higher than this depending on your experience gear. Like if you have gear, this is assuming no gear and minimal experience, by the way. Like this is not, I would say that when you get higher in the categories, you then become, you know, more experienced. You have the gear, you have the time spent, you have the mastery of like certain things.
Oh yeah. We were I won't say who it was with, but there's something I'm doing around PAX. And they were like, we joined a message. Yes, we joined a message thing yesterday, and they were like, oh, like, you know, what type of equipment are you gonna need for this thing? And so we started like saying a bunch of stuff, and then they were like, oh, cool. Do you have all that stuff, or like? Yeah.
See, then you're like, here's my equipment, right?
And I was just like, oh, like no, I don't. But like, I
this
thought,
is what you
like
need.
the way they phrased it, the way they phrased it were like, hey, how can we help you out here to get this stuff? So yeah. But like one of the things I asked about is like something I've been considering getting anyway, and would actually be helpful if we did do that thing that we discussed.
Okay. So something I was also talking to someone about recently was the option of like, hey, if you want me to do this thing, I need this piece of equipment on top of my rate because this is my rate to live. Can you pay for the equipment? We will own it, but it means that we can get exactly what you want done. That's another, because like effectively they are paying you, and that's the taxable rate and stuff like that, and you can claim the gear on tax, but effectively you're just charging a higher rate to cover the cost of materials. Because I do that with DMing a lot. They're like, can you paint minis for this? And I'm like, yes, that is an extra cost to buy them and also for my time to paint them. And I think that's a worth it thing to be like, hey, do you have all that gear? No, but I can get it if you want me to use that gear. I think that's a reasonable thing, as long as it's not compromising your initial rate.
Yeah, I had one the other week, where somebody wanted to reuse one of the videos I've created, and they were asking about like usage rights and all that sort of stuff. I'm like, oh, like the music that's on this video, like I can only post that on my socials. Like I don't have the permissions to post it globally. But if you want to pay for a yearly subscription for me to be able to give that to you, absolutely, because then I can use that yearly subscription on like that enables me to make other stuff.
I mean, the easy thing to ask them is, how long do you intend to use this ad for? Because that means that I would ask you, if you don't want to change the video and have me look for all this extra stuff, if you like the video as is, think about how long you want to use that video in kind for, and pay for that long of the subscription could be a good deal as well. Like if it's only a year that you've got it for the release. Well, actually, hold on. Does when you pay for it, does that then clear the rights forever, or is it only for the time that? It's not only for the time that you subscribe. That'd fuck over too many people.
I'd have to read through the terms of service of Epidemic Sounds,
sure.
But I believe it's from, you have the rights for, like, if you post it during when you are paying,
Pretty sure it's good,
They
right?
can't like it's good. They can't take it down retroactively once.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
stop
because that would screw so many people.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So it's
So
very much of
maybe
like
a year's just
like
worth
what
it then,
when you post the thing while you're paying for the service, it's good. If you post the thing when you're not paying for the service,
You're
out
no
of
longer.
luck.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe the year is good then. I mean, you could probably make an argument for like pay for a couple years, but like you know, that's
it was
a bit
more
like
that
different.
that was the payment for the thing, being like, hey, like
Yeah.
you know, because it's not cheap.
No, it's
Like,
not.
So yeah, it's just me being like, hey, like it would cover the cost, and I'd be able to, like, I'd call that square, like 'cause
Yeah,
that
yeah.
enables me to make other stuff.
Yeah, no, I think that's fine. I think I was talking to someone about like they're like, what do you need to do this charity event recently? And I was like, if we have a venue and they can provide us like the equipment, not much. And then I was like, in the event, and we could do this as a future-proofing thing, is if there is a brand who's like, what can we do to contribute to this charity event right now? We can do ad spots for them right now if they want to give us product. And then in the event, we need to use the stuff in a future event because one day we're not going to be able to have a studio. One day we're going to have to either upfront or set everything up ourselves in like a small space, like a warehouse or something. And we're going to have to do it ourselves. When that time comes, if the brand has already given us the thing to be able to make us self-sufficient, then we will then also give them the basically advertising then because they helped us set it up.
Yeah, the biggest thing, I think we have the most of the equipment needed to do the thing, but
We do not.
No,
Not to the same degree that we would want in terms of what we're doing now.
Yeah, I think one of
We
the
have
big,
people that could
I was
help,
gonna
but
say
we don't have it.
You don't have it yet, but I'm saying like you could cobble together between several people.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
get it
yeah.
to a point.
I guess that's the thing. It's like Split the Party doesn't. We have resources to do it. But my pitch to them was like, if you want Split the Party, so like, you know, one day might not have all the resources of the friends around, and it's not to say that if they're going to be bad relations, they just might not be available, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And it's like, okay, what's the contingency there? If all else fails, can just Split the Party set this up and run it? That's the future proof, basically. That's the future proof pitch.
The biggest thing I see is studio lighting.
That's it. And that's expensive.
It is. That's what I'm looking at the moment.
I'm
looking at like single lights, and it's like.
The other big thing is you would be surprised that when you don't have the same cameras, even between the same cameras, color and camera quality actually makes a huge difference.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
you need it. Yeah, you need very similar camera.
Yeah, and thankfully, all of the time we've done this event, we've had Blackmagics or ATEMs, or we've had the same camera, barring like the extra ones like the security camera or the GoPro type thing. They're not that different all the time. We usually use 3 to 4 of the same camera, but that is always provided by the folks who are helping us out at the venue.
Yeah.
Because that's part of what we agreed on. So that would be a big change there, and you're not guaranteed those. For example, if we use all of those, and I've got 2 cameras myself, I've got a webcam, which we probably wouldn't use, and then you've got a camera, Nick's got a camera, but then we suddenly don't have photography camera, right? We're down here. I know. Like
you're very lucky that I have 3 cameras.
Fair enough, but they're not the same though, right?
They're the same brand and same sensor.
Yeah, fair enough.
So one of them's a different sensor, but they're even in that. There's going to be different video qualities coming out.
See, my 2 cameras, I bought this one 7 years ago, 8 years ago, and the other one is another 10 years older than is another 10 years old. So I've got an A7S Mark I and an A7S Mark II, which are super not recent cameras. The old one doesn't do 4K at all. This one was new when 4K started. And now we're talking about open gate and all this stuff. I just can't afford to keep buying cameras. I would, there's a pile of plastic crack on over here that I reckon if I didn't buy all of that, I need to buy it for the event next year. But if I didn't buy all that, that's probably half a camera right there.
As somebody who has spent too much money on cameras over the last 2 years, it is indeed very expensive.
It's expensive. It's expensive.
And then you got to worry about lenses as well.
Mob Zombies, I have some cool news. I mean, I suppose I can... Hold on. Let me just see if that's fully locked in. I have cool news to do with a charity event. And, Mob, I was going to hit you up about some stuff to do with it. But, in short, it is looking... So it was always going to happen. Oh, cool. I got an email about the other thing. In short, it's happening. We're locking down one of 2 weekends. And I think I might have a bit of a good one. I just need to confirm it. But there's some cool stuff I want to hit you guys up about because there's an opportunity to do something we haven't ever done before with this thing because of the available tech. But this is the first time we may not have people able to man the tech. Not specifically asking you guys to do that, but like ideas and such to do cool things with the tech that is available to us. Also, if there are any artists around or can recommend any artists, this is you'd be helping out charity, and Matt has no money pitch, but there's also an opportunity for us to make kind of like a living set in terms of art and animation.
It would be a very cool, it would be a very big opportunity to do something like fucking sick.
Yeah, and this would be like full credit. We would get you in touch with the people who... Like, we would fully support you in terms of anything we can do that basically we can't pay, but we would do full support in anything else that you would want for it, and including, like, introducing you to people that could then go on from there. But, yeah. Basically, there's a huge art opportunity. There's a huge tech opportunity, because the things that I was talking to you about, Elliot, I don't think I've ever seen before in TTRPG.
No,
on the scale that we're at, the scale that... it would be like Dimension 20 dropout scale in terms of what we could do.
Yeah.
And if it goes well, there's opportunity to do more cooked stuff with the proviso that the venue could then help us facilitate that kind of thing. Because if all goes well, I reckon we could do some kind of game changer-esque bullshit in Australia. I
am very...
fully know I could do that with that.
We can do some very cool stuff with this opportunity. I mean, I say we. You can do some very cool stuff with this opportunity.
I would say we, because in this charity event, I would count, you're like, I work with Split the Party on this. I fully am like, Elliot's part of the crew on this one. Like, you do so much for it. In my mind, I'm like, you are in this one. Like, you like a bloody not. Nah. I am kidding. But in terms of how I brain it, I literally have a chat with you and a few others that is called crew chat.
Well, like, because I just think it's really funny because this one always falls on my wedding anniversary.
Oh yeah. Well, I can let you know, out of the dates I gave you, I think you're good to have a normal anniversary this time.
No, I talked to Marnie as well about it, and she was just like, oh, like, no, it's fine, because like we're very loosey goosey when it comes to celebrating stuff, and it's just like if it's around the time, because we're busy, like we got shit going on.
I think it's like that's part of it as well. We when Jess and I have our anniversary, typically, you're like, I would like it to be this day that we go into a cute thing, but people work full time, and like I might be working on the same day, so it's like, just take the night off. We'll go have a nice dinner, and then on the weekend, if it doesn't fall on the weekend, then we'll go do our cute thing.
Yeah. I think
in short,
I won't say what I was gonna offer to do this time. That's
we'll
stream.
Right now, I'm like locking in. Right now, I'm locking in what we can do. I just want everyone to know, compared to every other one we've done, and Fortress are pretty good. Like, Fortress is a good venue in terms of like the aesthetic and everything like that. It was great. The production team was fantastic. I think this is it's not a different level, but it is going to be an opportunity to do something cooler than we've ever done with this thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
I
think there's been different benefits to the different venues that you've done, because you've done Fortress and then you've worked with Wrecked as well.
I love the Wreck venue.
Wrecked was great. I think the community interaction you got in such a small space,
I think that's wonderful.
Yeah. That was one of the highlights, and the like them letting us take over that space and really just
do whatever,
go nuts.
So I think,
and they were so facilitating to that. Like the rec crew were amazing.
So in terms of the new venue, it's gonna be in terms of the gear and production available, it's going to be like Fortress, maybe a little more involved, like in terms of tech ability.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to have the coziness of Wrecked. I think it's going to be the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, the new things we could do in the same kind of vein. It's stuff we've never done before, and also stuff that I've never seen before in maybe TTRPG, other than like the big shows. Like we're not going to get the views of Critty Roll, we're not going to get the views of Dimension 20, but I think there's an opportunity to do something just as cool as what they do on their set.
There is an element of like, there's an element of just like, hey, like we can do this here.
Let's
like,
try.
Look.
Yeah. For example, I Murder Mystery, or like the audience interaction game, is now a staple. Like I'm probably going to always do some form of that, whether it's Murder Mystery specifically, whether it's like a murder has occurred, do that. But having something the audience can physically see, do, participate in, and the cast and crew don't have to sit at the D&D table the entire time, I think is so fun and unique for what we do at this event, that there is a new way we can interact and do that kind of stuff. That wouldn't be possible outside this venue.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
I'm very, very keen.
Yeah, we just need to sit down and
gotta do it.
Talk ideas.
Yeah, well now it's looking more real. That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh man. And Liam at the same every time.
Stuff though.
Yeah, that's the news as of like what it was like
yesterday.
When did I message you? I messaged you the second I got that. 11:50 p.m. I got that news. Yeah. I got it at midnight last night. So this is you're getting it. You're getting it 12 hours and 5 minutes after I got it.
Mm-hmm. And it's very cool stuff. Like we can't stress how cool it is.
Yeah. Like, you know, if we faceplant because we hyped it up too much, then that's going to be funny as well.
Mm.
Like, you know, I love...
We're going to have to film ads and stuff as well.
Yeah, so, well, I mean, the art stuff has got to happen, like, now.
Yeah.
Others, like, there's got to be a lot that needs to be done well in advance this time, because if we're crewing and teching at our side, like, we're going to need OBS text this time, in short.
Yeah.
So we have to do all of that now. I want to do my online games either side of the weeks as well. And I also know that I'll be in Perth for a thing literally the weekend before. So that's another factor for me. And I also have aspirations of doing... I also have an aspiration of doing this this cooked Christmas video stream. Probably pre-edited video into a stream for later. But I want to do that maybe... I don't know. I think I want to film that either between October and the charity event, because I don't want to have it filmed straight after the charity event, because it means there's 2 weeks to edit the thing. I think it's going to take... I'm going to need a lot of help with that one. I think that's going to creatively take more time than just 2 weeks of editing. Because I can pull it together, but it's making sure it's good factor. That one is kind of fucked up game changer scenario. Search on if you're on this with buddy YouTube, just search Jimmy Blue Holiday Special or something like that. Can you send me the dates? I can. I'll send you I'll send you that now. Oh, actually, I was so fun fact. Do you remember Court from yeah. There you go. It's on stream. There you go. For those who want some dates, it's one of these 2 weekends. November. There you go. Book those out.
Yeah, neither one of those is good for me.
Either one of those is good. That's where it kind of has to be, because I'm in Perth the weekend before it. So,
yeah.
November, back end of November. And it's not going to be both those weekends. It's going to be one of those weekends. No worries. Gosh. Is there anything else you want to talk about in terms of the rates creator stuff?
I don't know. We're kind of going on.
Is there anything you guys want to know about all this?
It's 12 o'clock and you haven't got.
Well, that's also. I was thinking like, shit. I got a controller in front of me and it's been 2 hours. So I'm gonna stop around 1 because I need to work on cosplay with Jess. But yeah, is there anything you guys want to know about creator stuff, rates? I can do only cheeky teasers about charity event. We've hyped it, but we can't. There's no details yet. And
we've got to work on the details.
We've got to work on the details. I don't know any more of the details because there are none planned. Just assume the same stuff as last time, but a little different.
Murder mystery is always cool.
They're like, you got to plan this better next time. And I just went, oh, it's not murder mystery if it's not ad hoc and a bit messy.
Well, it'll be planned better in a more like in a weirder way.
Still find it so fucking funny that I told you the solve and you forgot. You and Jess forgot.
I forgot because I was like, that's stupid. He's not gonna go with that.
Look, you know me. But now people are going to expect a dumb answer, so now I can fuck with that too. I can do like a double take, triple take thing.
Yeah, and the who am I's are always funny, whether that comes back or not.
I think it'll come back in some capacity because we had some good ideas the other day about that too.
Yeah.
Even if it's like the same concept but done in a new way, because I'm also a big fan of I'm a big fan of doing
a point to doing new things.
Like Dungeon Masters and Dragons is always different because you just put different faces on it. So the game concept is always the same. And I've done that for 7 PAXs now, and it's gotten up every time. There's only been 1 year where we didn't. I think it was because it was one of the online-only years.
Yeah.
But that game is, by nature, improv, so that one works to do the same game but different format.
It's the personalities that change.
Yeah, you just rotate the cast, and then you've suddenly got a whole new thing. But, like, who am I? Is like, you don't know your characters, but at a certain point we can mess with the format of that. Murder mystery will be different every time because you cannot do the same thing every time.
No, and it's fun. It's really funny to think of a twist every time.
Oh yeah. Level 20 starter set.
Never where it is.
The new starter set's out. I could put level 20s in the new starter set. I love overpowered and undercooked.
Yeah. There you go.
That's one of my favorite ones to do because you do a big finish. Everyone is way too powerful, and you're doing something mundane as hell. Go do your taxes. You're level 20. You know.
These demigods are like.
They just get messed with by penguins. Someone gave me a good idea about penguins the other day too. Oh, it was Ash. There's a really funny video of the penguins of Madagascar in. I'll just bring it up. Fuck it. It was the penguins of Madagascar in the Baldur's Gate plot, and it's rotoscoped really, really well. It's so funny, guys. Hold on. Find it.
Hey, Tank.
Hey, Tank. How you doing? You wanted Meef case? Hey, sometimes the Meefs aren't out. Sometimes you gotta do a little bit of some special to get them Meefs. I unleash the Meefs. Only when I want. Yes, I got the caption. This is one of the best edits I've ever seen. How do I get to just the clip? Boomer moment. There is. Yeah, there it is. Right, here it is. There's my music button. There. This one. No sound. No sound. Instagram load. Instagram load, please. Instagram load. Oh my god. Please. Please. For the love of God. Work for me. Oh, there it goes. Alright, here you go.
Give me excuses. Give me results. Navigation.
Reminds me of the Danny DeVito one.
All right. Let me play. And shut him up.
I did it!
Okay,
Just
boys.
picture the penguins from the charity event just attacking you with this kind of shit.
Walston, casualty report.
Only 2 passengers unaccounted for, Skipper.
That's a number I can live with. Good landing, boys. Who says a penguin can't fly? Captain's log. Embarking into hostile environment. Kowalski, we'll need to win the hearts and the minds of the natives. Rico, we'll need special tactical equipment. We're gonna face extreme peril. Private probably won't survive.
It's just such a that's some of the best
Please tell
rotoscoping,
me I
right?
found you before those so-called paladins of Tyr did.
We killed
Yeah,
them and
that's
ate their
crazy.
livers. Gotcha, didn't
It's
I?
got lighting matching
Just
and
kidding,
everything.
doll. The people are fine. You pillow fight like a bunch of little girls.
You're plotting something, aren't you?
I think we all know the right thing to do. Then there is no sacrifice greater than someone else.
Like a big team made that, but that's so good. Like just damn, that's good.
Yeah, that rotoscoping on that is like just incredible.
And he's like, this is exactly every charity event. Yeah, that's how that happens. You donate $10 and you get that. Truly such.
What was it
yeah.
in the
I think that's
last one of the charity events with the Reagan Dragger?
Oh,
like
yeah.
they came out with a gun and just shot me. And like I had like 100 hit points and they just took me out.
Yeah. It was like such high production value for a bit. I think that's specifically the niche I like to sit in. Truly so much effort just for a joke.
Yeah.
Like last murder mystery. Good, I loved it. Yeah, it's such high production value. Yeah, I can post the link. Give me a sec. There you go. Just my god, so funny. There's also if there's a I don't know if the same person made it. There's a Danny DeVito one as well, where they're talking to people, and then he crawls out of the couch in the House of Hope in Hell. And then when Gale's detonating himself at the end of Baldur's Gate, he's like, "Oh my god, that guy's gonna kill himself. Killing himself is badass." It's like when Thingo's jumping off the bridge. Hey, Pats, how you doing? Oh, damn, a whole year, dude. Thank you so much. How did that not go off? Oh, it worked
I'm
earlier.
gonna send you something real quick, Matt.
Yeah.
I just need you to let me know if this is something you're interested in.
Sure
You
thing.
don't have to tell me on stream or if you're already going to it, because I might be able to get you in contact.
Maybe. I need to check.
Okay.
Birthday vibes. Oh, happy birthday right now? Birthday right now?
Wait, the Pat's birthday?
You're saying birthday vibes, so I'm doing great. Just got to get through what? Birthday
Oh,
now?
it's a
Hey,
Twitch
happy
birthday.
birthday!
Hey!
Happy birthday, Pa! Hope you're doing well. How's your panel prep going? Pat's got a panel at PAX. Go.
Nice.
For the new RPG system, Draw Steel, if it has not changed to my memory. Birthday. Instantly, I am going to see Baby No Money, but 4 days before my birthday. Started shipping today? Is it going to come in time? That sounds really cool. That's really cool. I'm hearing good reviews. So, Draw Steel is, I think it's MCDM's new RPG, Matt Koval and his company, or group of company. I think he's not. Yeah, that's the one. So it'd be very late. Oh, that's all right. I mean, you've got all the materials digitally, I assume. But yeah, it sounds fun. It looks fun. Pat's has been telling me about the tenets of the game, and it sounds like it's a good time. Have you played it as well, Envy? Not working. Looking at ordering an extra copy just in case it gets here faster. Fair enough. I mean, it might not, because if it's coming from the States, unless there's like a retail copy you could find that would be around. Mind you. Fair. I mean, do you guys... Yeah, look. You don't have to tell me now. You could, if you already are reaching out for support and stuff, they might be able to help you out with, distribution people here. Okay. I want to play this game. But, does anyone have any final questions while I load it up? I want to do at least one run. Where's my game. I also need to work out if it's gonna... I put it back in 4K yesterday, so I need to work out if it's gonna, like, fuck up on me, effectively. People are in here. Special editions won't be shipping for another couple months. I got the second wave of that. All right. Oh, special edition. Yes, I understand. That music just while the other one loads up. Why did my emotes not come through?
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, the, okay.
La tata
Technically a different scene. Is that working? Is it working? Window. Overlay. Alright. Oh, no, that's working. Alright, so go over here now, and if I get rid of that, hey, I don't know why that window's sitting there like that, but that works. And waysided into hit work deadlines. So fair. Alright, my window's there. That's working now. That is, for some reason, not sitting correctly, and I don't know why. Yeah. There we go. Good enough. Oh, it's because this window is not full screened properly. There we go. Yes, game time. Okay, so does anyone... Oh my god, that's really loud. Alright, hold on. You can have the game louder, but I don't want it that loud on my ears. Let me know if it is too loud, though. And I think...
I will jump out so you can play your game.
Good.
Thank you for chats, everybody.
Hey, thank you, Elliot, for coming in. Everybody say goodbye to Elliot. Yeah, you're going to hear me go full Tylenol mode on this now. It's such a funny conversation yesterday.
Alright, I'm out.
Alright, see you later. Yes, no, we were on Lockie's stream last night, and just the phrase, I'm going Thailand, like, just you know, we don't have to get into the whole thing, because I'll rant. But, fucking hell. That is Mob Zombie in there. He's still just not in voice? No worries. We're gonna play some more of this little guy. If we have some time, I might also do a little giveaway, because I did realize I have another code for this, and this is a multiplayer game. But if anyone is wanting to play Ratatan, it's like 2 GB, and it's 1 to 4 co-op, so we can do a little bit of that as well. I do need to finish up in about 50 minutes, because I need to work on cosplay with Jess. However, depends on how long this run lasts as well. I'm loving this, though. But yes, they were very kind and gave us a code. So keen for that panel. Dude, yes, same. What time is it, actually? Is it on... What day is it on? They did everything beforehand? Yeah, do it. Oh, wait, sorry. My panel. Yeah, 7 p.m. on Saturday. I was talking about your panel. When's Draw Steel on? I will try make it if it does line up nicely. I know Sunday is pretty good for me right now. However, Saturday and Friday, 1 p.m. Saturday. I'll get back to you. I can't remember if that's good. There's something nearby it. Poison today. Okay, so this is the roguelite elements of this game are doing its thing. Change category as well. Doing the old Yahoi. Okay, there we go. That should... Mini paintings around... It's around then, yeah. I just need to make sure it's not going to, like, overlap. That would be the main thing. And then I got Dungeon Masters later that day as well, so I need to make sure that they aren't sitting on top of each other. So... I mean, we can just take more to the boss right now, so that'll be helpful for later. Need more donuts. So, yeah, if anyone's played Patapon, this is a lot less like that. I mean, it's like, it's the same gameplay, but like in terms of the run, it's a lot more like Hades in that, because it is it's got like card system, and you will go through the whole level rather than just keep doing the progression of the story. Like, there's not as much story right now. This game's great, Pats. It is a rhythm game where I'm commanding little guys, and I fucking love it. So, gonna open that. I got a bit better at talking while I'm playing as well. It's a lot harder because you got a brain talking and also do your specific commands for like battle. I want those fire hustles. Oh, freebie. Free donut. The mini boss in this level's pretty good, so I reckon I'll just farm some material for this one. Also farming material, good. Yeah. I also realized I can do the other hustle tech now, which is the massive amount of arrows. It just shreds people. That should get him. Bucket that up. Okay. I reckon I could get some money on this one, because I think we've got... There's only the halfway point on the level, usually when they got a mini-boss. Yeah, I reckon that we might get a shot straight before the boss, and then if we can do that, we'll get a couple more of these cards. Huh. Ooh, little fountain. Oh, good. Shoppy there. That's an, oh, what's this one? So, receive a card, a Ratakarata. Open, stop moving. Critical hits below certain level. Hustle tech. I think that's good for now. I really want like a specific... Oh. I want that. And get more little guys later. But I can't get shops as easily. I can buy a couple of these, so... Want more. I always want more wind. Gain 5 tokens with crits. Oh, that's pretty good right now. I like shock at the moment. Freeze doesn't work as well with this hammer that I've got on. Using hustles, increase normal damage. I like that. I like all the passives early on, and then I can hey Shoden, how you doing? Yeah, I got more silly little guys. Some more health for later too. Going okay on stream? Is it lagging at all? Oh shit. Come back here. Holy crap. That harder enemy just melted. Water's good right now because I've not got a lot of money for a shop again. So this is probably going to be the one straight before the boss. Oh yeah, this is the one before the boss. Okay, so this will be free. Create a splash of water on hustles. Water barrier is way more useful. The start of the battle's not great for boss levels. So shield is much more useful right now. Big crab. Big crab. It's just like it's like an RPG. I'm trying to get to the world's end to see the goddess, and I have to command my little squad of god. Oh fuck! Shouldn't have done that. It's all beat based, so there's always telegraphing by the bosses like this. And they got the things on the ground there. Realistically, you can avoid all damage. Shit. Get out of there. Oh, I nearly missed that one. Sometimes you think it's too hard about what command you want to do. And you just kind of miss the timing, but as long as you keep Fever, you're good. Overlord, this is the one that they gave us. This one's awesome. It's only like 25 bucks, 30 bucks. If anyone used to play Patapon on PSP, this is what it's from. And then so I'll get these materials. I got a crab claw. I can make weapons out of that. Hey Tom, how you doing? Thanks for the lurk. No worries. But yeah, after I start to get this run a bit more under control, I might do a little giveaway because I got a spare code if anyone wants to have. Oh, I don't have cat jam, I think, by the look of that. More donuts. There's also 8 little guys to choose from, and they have different weapons and loadouts. Yeah, so there's an intro sale, so it's 10% off. And it is 1 to 4 players, which I do want to do some co-op on stream at some point. It is a rhythm game, so you will have to understand how that works. Which is me, I really don't know what the I really don't know how it will work in co-op. I have a feeling it'll just be like everybody is doing their own inputs, and it'll kind of all take place at the same time. But I don't think it'll be turn-based. It's all real time. But if you like this, I highly recommend they just release Patapon 1 and 2 replay. Sony did on Switch and PC. Incredibly good value. I think it's like 60 bucks for both games. It's very different to this because it's the older version. This is very much like a revamp in a really good modern way of the same thing, but it shows its age a little bit despite being still so fun. You also hear the songs from this in that. It's drum based and more tribal guys rather than this one's very like pirate chanty. And a lot of these are bird based. Fuzzy little guys. I need to stack little guys with the. No, I should get the wind. Wind has really good crits. I'll do the mini boss again though too. I would love to see this game in an arcade, actually, with the little drum beats and the callouts. Give him the old Yahois. After I beat this boss, I might do the giveaway, and then we'll see how we go with that. Not moving. Critical hits inflict 60 damage. All right, 60 plus 60%. That's nice. That's nice. I'll do the shot because it can probably give us some things that could help us as well. And heal. Okay, good. Ooh, another wind. I want that wind. And a free Batwing. 10% for partial cashback. Rebate, always good. Rebate, always good. Don't have as many guys as I would like from this mini boss. This one's a bit harder. Shoots a gun at me all the time. However, my guys are just so much ridiculously stronger. Ridiculously. Woo! Man, does that clean up all of them? Oh, no, it didn't. Little sand shark. Sand dragon? It's whatever the boss is. It's like a big, it's like a horned dragon sand shark thing. I think money good here, because then we can take a shot right before the boss, and it might have a refund, so that could be good here. Shit, that's nothing. Give them the fuck. Oh, cool. Nice. Alright, so more money. Alright, let's go more money. You can buy a lot of those with this. Oh, hold on, what? I thought we were close to the boss, but I guess not. Oh, these guys are gonna get shredded. Oh no. Just the sky goes dark and the arrows come down. Oh no. Yeah, this is how the inside of my brain sounds like. And all I've been hearing since I went to sleep and then woke up has been this. It's joyous. Oh, it will. It will. All I can think about is this game right now. Choppy. Oh, good selection. Good selection. Free guy. Free guy. Give. Not come on. Attack. Oh, burn basics. That's great. That's great. All right, let's take this. Shock damage briefly slows down. Hustle text increase normal. I think that's good because it amps normal damage. Now, what have we got mixed with this? So we got a lot of wind right now, which I really like. Ooh, what's this? Fully recovers if it's 60 HP or more. Increases HP recovery. Recovers 10% of max. We don't really want ice ones, but I think this is better for now. Just because if we can have a flat heal rather than just at the end of battle. Some of these battles get really low. I think the World 3 boss is really freaking hard. I've only ever beaten it once, and it was last night. I don't even know what the World 4 boss is because I couldn't even make it to the end. Oh, fuck. Couldn't do anything there. That's half my friggin' hell. Holy shit. That was not good. Get some damage on this thing. Gonna be good for them. He's gonna do a pull out soon. We gotta get some more damage on him. Ah! One's doing a lot more than normal. Got little guys with him. I can get the come back, little guys. Fuck, I fucked that up. Give him that. Okay. That area's got such timing. Come on! Oh, why did that happen? That's not what I want either. Fuck! I'm fucking that up. I lost fever. Sometimes you gotta lock in. Back here. Fuck! Oh man! Oh, I get one res, but that's not good. I normally lose that res a bit later. No worries, Overlord. Thanks for sticking around. Oh, I can't do that one either. Fuck. This run's bad. This is a bad run. Oh. Oh, okay, good. It's roguelike, yeah. This is technically a roguelite. It's a roguelite kind of RPG-ish. I don't love how that went. Because I really needed that extra life for this boss. Oh, every level has a different song, by the way. The stickers arrived? Yeah. What do you got? Oh, Coburn are really valuable right now, but I actually could have really done with the extra health as well. Two Coburns. Oh, that's huge. Oh, that's great. Oh, and I get a third one. Oh, that's max is 12. That's great. That's huge. That makes damage go up so much. Check that out. That's just with two more guys too. The problem with this game is anything happens to a single one. Well, that's what you do. Well, here's the thing. When they die, they do reincarnate. They're like little spirits. They come back. So you can have solace in that fact, Envy. So valuable right now. Oh my god. Okay, so it's that one. Damage received is reduces damage by 10%. Increases attack power based on how much. Okay, attack power good. And then increases strength. No, we're gonna lose a lot of that one. Oh, I don't really have any frozen stuff. Look, we kind of got to take that one. Does this one reduce? Recovers both. We don't really need to recover anything for the healing fountain. I think we could do with a fire right now. That boss is quite hard. I might die there. I just really want to just get through it. We're outrange these guys. Oh, this is this build, by the way. There's 8 guys, and this is the only one that had, like, hammers and bows. Oh my god. That's so much damage. That is so much damage. Another fire. Excellent. Ooh! Would actually rather this one. Let's just keep farming fire. Let's just keep farming fire. You got so much work to get through. You should have a little treaty at the end of the day. Like I said, I'm ending the stream around 1. Well, in about 20-25 minutes. That's when I'll be back streaming later tonight, though. So I don't know if we'll be playing this more. But it could happen. I think Jess wants to do more Claws of Awaji Assassins DLC. Increase it. Oh, increases attack power by 100%. Yeah, that's great. And then we can do more. Bring them back. From the big arrows. Oh shit, that's gonna help there. Oh, okay, it's poison on the regular hustle. Didn't realize poison was on that regular hustle. Oh, fountain, huh? What am I losing? Cost max HP. Nah, it's not worth the weapons right now. And I got 600 monies for maybe increasing my max health, so I'll just take this first off. Yeah. Oh, I can get a lot of these. The next is boss. Okay. There's a shield that we can get. Ooh, not much we're getting here. More recovery. Okay, that's gonna be good. Increases HP recovery. Fire. Ooh. Damage down's gotta be kind of key here, and we gotta kind of just do this one. I have to take that. I'm not giving up my fire, and just heal a little bit. That's all we got. That's all we can do. I reckon I'm gonna die here. I reckon this is gonna be at the end of it. This boss is really hard to predict, and I don't fully understand it, as in like how to get around it. Bit Cuphead, this boss. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Fuck. Fuck! Oh. Yeah, this is done. Fuck. I'm messing this up. Alright, I'm just locking in a bit. Oh shit. That's the attack. I do not know how to get around that. That one's so hard to predict. And it also just kind of follows you through the whole level and just kind of fucks you. I probably can do a little bit more of one run. I'll see where I get to. Yeah, no, that screws you. I mean, I can get some more resources, but... just kind of fucks you. Yeah, I think I just need to use the defend command instead. And it just kind of gets you, you know? I might also need to change around my little kobuns. Oh. More deployable? Always. Oh, got another little hammer guy. All right, so let's see if we can select a new guy. So bat. Okay, so... Stick Yano in there. Let's them back in as well. Another big hammer in there. I know. Icon in there. Yep, John. Okay, who's got this? A little bit of the RPG coming in now. $38.4. Look, I can sacrifice a little bit of damage. I think that's good. And then we craft buffer. Keyhole arrow. I need the I'm looking for what am I looking for? Hammers. Oh. New hammer. Okay, so I can get rid of this one. Likelihood of fire appearing. All right. Hammer's strong. Need us to reach out to. Gonna give us a few. Yeah. See, that's what you should do. Yeah, that sounds great. All right, one more run, and then I'm done. Poison. All right, let's do that one. And then, so now I've got some more deploy. So what do I need? I need more donuts. There was some good donut stuff there. Now we start all the way back at the crab level. Already done. So in this, you can also grind to get like more levels and things for your weapons. So you'll just seen like a bunch of mine have like different levels, and you just basically like break down the shitty ones into the new ones. It gives it XP. More poison. I don't really want a lot of poison. I want fire and water because I think I've got some pretty good weapons that deal with fire and water. I don't want ice, I know that. And I'll go for the health this time because that wasn't really giving us a lot in the mini boss department yesterday, earlier today. Oh, one attack. One attack. Should do that sooner rather than later as well, Pat. Little wind blowing. Oh, yeah, my little bit special. Okay. I know I did just get a max HP, but I think this is worth it. Increase the amount of items acquired by 1. What does that mean? Oh, that's a farming round. Increases poison elemental damage. That's pretty good there. Woo! Hustle tech, more damage. Look, I don't really care about the freeze. They do care about the hustle damage, because that's great. Oh, and a little heal. Now I can get a Koboon and a shock that will work for me. Recover when defeating. Recovery is good. But I have another little guy now. 9 guy. 9 guy. If he's doing stand-up show in Perth at Morley? What? Morley's coming to Perth. Sorry. Morley's coming to Pack. That's nuts. I wonder if there's anything else he's doing there. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Increase water splash and then knockback. It's a splash of water when landing hustle. I think creates a splash damage and knockback's good. I mean, we can't really buy anything there. Yeah, literally around the corner. That's so crazy. Interval of fighting, but we have to just fight the boss instead. Goodies. This first level's so short now that we just steamroll it. I mean, that's kind of how it works in these runs, right? The first few levels are just really easy. Crap's not gonna know what hit him. Oh my god. I'm back. This should be last hit. Oh, maybe not. Got the other way. Eat him. Got him. Alright. Nice. Took like 2 minutes. 1 minute even. Maybe 2 minutes. How cute. Alright. I think I like donuts. I don't need a heal. I got the heal when I pick up candy, but donuts just more useful because I can get more little guys. Oh, command. Oh, that was it? Okay. Don't really need shock. I want fire and water. Like that's. I've even got a weapon that's like more fire, please. Okay, well, we want to be in favor by the time we get to the boss, but I mean, this is fine. Don't really need poison. I want those other ones, so I'm just gonna get more money. Oh, there you go. I'll die when he finishes. I was wrong. Just one guy versus that army. What a shame. Okay. So I know there's fire there, but I'm going to be able to get more cards through the shop. Hopefully it's one we want. Come on, fire. Oh, water and Kobun is not bad. I do like that. Attack power increases with healing springs, which is really good now. Oh, actually, poking normal right now is good. And pick on the mini boss instead. Just because I don't want to just only have shock. What, he shot me? I'm going to make sure you pay for that. Positioning is really important for half this stuff. These bosses are easy because I have a lot of good items right now. But went in like I couldn't beat that guy for a while earlier. Poison better than ice doesn't work as well for my hammers. I think I literally sacrificed some damage on that one. The big wind blowing bring my arrows as well. $10 damage to boss enemies is handy. Normal. And 10 to boss is just what we need. Hey, I wouldn't mind some more health. I got a lot. I got a bit of money now. Oh. Healing well after that too. Yes, it's very upsetting when they die. Max HP 50, huh? Look, is this for weapons? Oh, no, it's for cards. Or I always do cards. Hustle Tech and Freeze. Oh, 20% refund? That's gonna go great. Covers 10 while shocked. I think that's gonna be better because oh my god, 3? Cover 2. Using hustle. Oh, actually, yeah. Using hustle make attack better. That's great. I feel like I've got a poison electric build going right now. I don't want, but it works. I'm gonna take the shop as well because I'm gonna fountain here. My last guy is very good, and then hustle, inflict shock, normal attack. So I can really only get this one because I don't want to replace any of my water stuff. Oh, there was a boss on. Okay, we've not done too bad. This is a pretty short, like quick run, I should say. If I die in the next one, it's only gonna be like 5 minutes from now. Famous last words as to how this boss takes forever. Sometimes you just gotta cheese your best move, you know? Instead of like the last one I just did versus this. I barely moved. Like, that's how different this can be. God damn, I didn't even lose a guy. What's that? That took 1 minute. It took 1 minute. I really should use different builds every now and then. Part of the replayability is this. You could make it to the end of the game with all 8 of them. Would be cool. No frozen, only money. I've got max little guys, so I don't actually have to focus guys this one, which is great. I don't have to worry about that cannon, I guess. Money, and then we don't need Coburn, so it's gonna be more money. Physically can't get him. I think we can get deployed. I think we can get recruitment up a little bit more. I don't think it's much though. I think we can get all of them to be max before we even leave the thing. So I think 12 is always the max. I can equip them with better stuff. Because I think when we get new ones, they just have basic gear. fire. And get more from the shop. I will risk not having the fire. I'm really hoping there's fire. Yes. 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 Okay. All right. Let's see what this water is. Create splash. I think that's better right now. I'm gonna take that one. I think received damage is better because like this boss just hurts so bad, hey. 15% chance of reducing tech to 0 is really useful right now. We don't need any more health. I reckon we'll do the mini boss because I've still got a life left. I've got my second life left. That build's really good right now too. We just keep spamming this. We can just get this guy down before he splits up. Alright, this is good, this is good. No health loss, we're good. We're doing pretty. That's nice. Fire. Ooh, actually water's nice in defense. No, let's go fire, because we got a good amount of defense now, and right now, we're just speedrunning the enemies, so... That's nothing. Build back up this, gotta build back up the magic points. The other guy. Fire, water. Oh, yeah, and I'll take another water. Okay, hustle text, increase burn. I think we increase attack power generally if we've lost health, which will freaking happen in this boss fight. You saw one hit was half health. Good. Ow. Back a little bit, guys. And clean up that plant. And we're good. Oh, another fountain. All right. Is this a... Okay. Hitting enemies with a water splash creates an additional water splash with more damage. Increases attack power by 10%. Oh, I'll go that one. Does this give me a card? Ooh. All right, let's risk it. Ooh, that is good. Increases normal attack damage freeze. Okay, normal attacks inflict no. Toxic miasma. Defeating poisonous enemies. Nah, we can't. Increases number. Oh, these are not good for what we need right now. do wonder what this would do on a boss, but I mean, can't really do much otherwise with it. But let's go for a shop. I think the boss is going to be after this one. Pretty sure the boss exists like 1 or 2 after the... Well, I can't have a Koboon, guys. I can't. Another one. Something is waiting. Yep, float away, little guy. Can't take you. Wait, what? Alright. They deal more. Okay, normal 40. Oh, this is better right now. Can't really do much with it otherwise. Oh, 20% to boss. 20% to boss. Maybe we can do this. And I will heal these guys just as a good measure, because I don't think I'm going to survive this one again. The guy's so far up just to like... Gives me 2 whole turns to get him up here, which is not great. Keep getting the freebie though. Come back, little guys. Going all right so far, but now I've said it. It's not great, but it's better than what we could have done. Too slow for that one. Let's start looting little guys now. That's nothing. Damn it. See, that's one attack. That is one attack. I don't have any of my guys left. This is where it comes in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Oh. Alright, locked in. Holy shit. Can these just run out? Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's done. It's done. Oh, I got a little guy. Get a Patapon. This game is nightmare orally. Yeah, I mean, I love it. But hey man, how you doing by the way? It's a rhythm game. It's a rhythm roguelite. I'm doing my little drum commands to command them. Oh, done. Alright. A lot more simple when you're not in a boss fight, I will say that much. Not there, Yeti. It's one of those games where, like, fair enough. I mean, headphones. It's like when you're playing it, you kind of just get into it and you understand all the noises. Like Jess is like, this is so much to look at, and then we just started watching it, going, oh, I get it now. Time for the goddess. Max HP 100. I can't justify that. Can't justify 100 HP. This is the level I died at. There's too many penguins. He just runs into me. Two more penguins? Oh my god. Oh. Okay, we're good. We're good. Puzzle text, create explosion. Normal text, create explosion. Power decreases while burned. Okay, that's going to be useful. I think shop would be useful right now. Not got a lot of gold, but I could... Yeah, okay. I can get a fire at least. I would rather a fire right now. Hustle text, 25%. Sacrifice some HP. Okay, I think I'll go that one because I've lost it. I lose HP. I'll be losing HP a lot. I don't want to do the mini boss right now. We're just getting to the end. Still a mammoth anyway. Freeze is actually doing a lot of work right now. Gotta get that mammoth. What a big vacuum! My little hammer guys are a bit confused. Right now, max health probably good. It's just to buffer the boss, you know? Oh, shit. Forgot about the rabbit. Actually, use that? Fuck. It's so bad they wanted to tutorial me. I actually don't know what to expect on any of these levels right now. I know these rabbits get small. I've only ever been here once though. I've never even seen the boss. So I don't really look anything up. Penguin. That penguin's from hell. Shop, I guess. Don't need anything else. Getty and oh my god, this is a huge level. Oh my god, there's a lot going on here. That's nothing. Oh my god. Whoa! It's a knockback. See some pixely effects on that boss too. The mini boss is like got a bit of glitch going on. It's the Yeti at the back throwing a snowball, eh? I can get a couple of those off. There's nothing. Go forward, little guys. So brutal. Okay, so this is probably the one before the boss based on some of this environment. Looks like I'm about to go in a castle or something. A real pub experience is Matty P. I agree. Yeah, oh fuck, we're up to the boss. Max barrier strength. Let's do that. I think we gotta. I can get 3 of these. Hustle text 50, normal 50, enemies take crit, more crit. Oh, I should really heal the guys, shouldn't I? I think I really want the poison there. Ooh! Oh, let's go that. Look, I'm not expecting to win this one. This one is actually going to be it because I don't have. I got a bit of health. These guys are all nearly dead though. Chill Warden. What that mean? What the fuck are those? Oh, a big mirror. Oh, there's a person in the mirror. Oh shit. Oh. Defend everything. And you see it starting to happen. What the fuck are them? Get him. More of a minion manta. It's all my little guys. Can't think properly. Fuck, I'm asking for me. Yeah, this is it. That's it. Oh man, that's hard. That's a rough one. Whew. Give him that Yahoi Yahoi. Holy crap. Man. Okay, well, we got a lot of little guys. We got a lot of gear from that one. Like a lot of gear. I mean, ones you want to do improv RPG in your spicy panel? Yeah. Oh, wait, improv RPG on the same one? Is that the one that George is hosting? No, improv RPG. It's a different one. I think George's one's on Friday. I want to say. Little pitcher plant. You get a bit of this. No, can't get anything there. All right, well, I'm starting to run out of stuff to get. on another hour. Well, I'm going to get out of here because I should have got off about 20 minutes ago. So I'm just going to raid and run real quick. Anybody else playing some Raditon? Can't stop Eagle. Who is this? Coastal? Who is this? What I feel. I've actually seen Acid playing earlier. Might still be. Making sure they're chill. Cool. Alright, I think we're good here. So let's go over to them. They're also doing some Raditon, if you want to keep up the trend. They are currently on the jungle level, and they've been playing like, I didn't play for like 5 hours, so let's go over there. Let's go say hey to them. But thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Enjoy the Raditon in the background as we start to do the raid, but I'm going to do some cosplay stuff, and then Jess and I might be back a bit later, depending on how much we've done there. Do some more games on the couch. But thank you all for joining. Thank you for the subs. Thanks for the hangs. No worries, Pats. Thanks for tuning in. See ya. And make sure everybody go give Ellie some love, because he was sticking around talking with the important stuff about creators. Bye-bye. See you later.